like a fat bitch in a tube top. The asshole in the back of the show screaming, "You suck!" But like Vadic, I couldn't give two fucks. A cockslap and hate his face so hard and need a new job. Born an asshole, it was not my choice. Spitfire, deaf bitches wanna fuck my voice. The music starts, turn it off like fuck that noise. Puts a stick like fish, so I guess I fucked that koi. Hitting my pipes, then the blue man grew. Cause I'm doing this shit, don't mean you can't too. Strap at the gap like Cool Hand Luke. Fuck the hairy Asian bitch with it, push it like a Fu Manchu. Bitch, I'll climb a ladder with no hands. Came on your bitch's face, she looking like a snowman. Yeah, I'm living the future, you got no plan. Roll my blunts fucking fatter than Roseanne. We fuck that grand bitch, I got a forest on me. Crew brain dead, we looking like a horde of zombies. Mighty Morphin bitch, I got that fucking Jordan on me. Buck shots, give me the bottle, bitch, I'll pour it on me. Can't comprehend what's going on, I'm too gone. This ain't my face, bitch, this ugly face is glued on. Bought a 3-some off a fucking Groupon. I'm a broke kid running game with no shoes on. I don't rap and smack my dick on the mic. Sell 500 tracks on me, ripping a pipe. Motherfucker, I'm sick on the mic. Get a DV rewrite when they get spun on some white. Blow rougher than bong hits with no water. How the fuck you worship a book with no author? Killing so much rappers, bitch, this is a slaughter. Angon doesn't tell these daddies to hide their fucking daughters. Little bitch, yeah, that's you. Heard you got hooked up a little bit of ammo, kid. I got some bad news. You fly like a plane, I'll crash you. Run your motor mouth, bitch, I'll smack you. I go ape shit on your wax, you. Throw my shit, pick up my chest like a baboon. What you want, a black Jew that rap scenes and acts too? Fuck that gay shit, pass through, and y'all facts faker than statues. School hit this my classroom, but your mixtape shit in the bathroom. Fuck y'all and y'all values. Check a vodka, proper value. Bow down, Illuminati. Ratchets here to pollute your mind frame, to lose your psychic. Who can I think? I made a talking to the music I make, but losing I think. You can kindly suck my dick till shoot the slime me or Brew can fight me. Toughen out your bitch with my fresh rare case, you can buy my Nike. You better than me, bitch, that's unlikely. Are you psycho? I might be slightly better picture for the future, so I might decide me. But I feel like I got bitch, I'm Bruce Almighty. I need a love on me, my mind is spreading. Underground bitch, so it's time for writing. Run independent shit, no time for signing. For your running bitch, I couldn't give a fuck if you like me. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed, I could use a hit. Goddamn it, bitch, trying to get the lunatic. I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, got lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, lunatic, got lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic, lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. You a psycho, fuck you, bitch, I know. Where the fuck did my mind go? I'm on a tightrope with a blindfold. Running mid stage, you a sideshow. Bitch, you ain't big shit, you a silo. I'm thinking I got on script with a typo. You won't use, stop and recycle. Oh my god, grab your Bible. Now all your friends and rivals. That's here when it's coming with a title. Bitch, I've been doing all the shit with my eyes closed. Never ever leaving with a nightfall. Then I'm dancing on the corpse, so prideful. Now I'm a idol, it's survival. Fuck bitch, motherfucker, I'm primal. I know, I embrace the hate. Kill motherfuckers, I erase the face. And I wake and bake, cause I hate today. Screaming fucking super earth, bitch, I hate this place. It's a waste of space. Could cut out mundane and plain. I'll be sensitive to race with a razor blade. Fill a bucket full of blood as I drain your veins. Can contain insane. You gotta train your brain. If you're aiming at the fame, you gotta change your lane. Play the game. If I hit a one bitch, then just back his fucking face with a plate of steak. Gotta cake the snakes. I'm a hungry motherfucker finna take the cake. And a super party bitch, so stay awake. Rap rappers gonna direct fly to the top for your place on stage. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed, I could use a hit. Goddamn it, bitch, trying to get the lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, got lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, got lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, got lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, got lunatic. Fuck. I hope you understand. Shit on the track and the record silence. Getting booty with a band of pirates. I'm a grown ass man, but I act so childish. Going to take verse with a blood in my mouth. How the eyes of black hers what I'm talking about. As soon as I arrive, bitch, you're walking back out. If you wanna talk shit, keep my name out your mouth, bitch. What the fuck would you want me to talk about? With your shit, cash in the ball now. Fuck that, that's the shit that I laugh about. Smoke up, don't pass, and they're blocking her. Bitch, stab or break you like a bitter shell. Deliver this message to dragon, tell him kill himself. Hot box a hollow tree with some killer elves. Fuck a label independent, I'ma keep it well. Hope you understand. Understand. Pocket all black, come dark fader. Swinging my dick like a fucking lightsaber. Pussy ass rapper got him shaking like a vibrator. Killer than an ice skater skating on a skyscraper. Mindset of a mental vision that been cut loose. Kill a faggot with another doing kung fu. Shorty bitch with super stroker full of cum juice. And if you hate on me, then fuck you. Get hotter than the Middle East. I run a major bitch and juices in the little league. Your granny's gonna find your body in a little creek. Hit a blunt, hit a bitch, then I hit the beat. Pockets on hell and killing, you'll never speak. Smoking weed in public, crack never ever tweaks. Squeaky clean weed on me, but I never reek. The first is freak, hot as hell, bitch, you ain't deep. Hope you understand.
Enabled as some teams, and we might say that takes a little bit of time. They're a fairly newly formed squad. They've got a mix of cultures, nationalities in there, a lot of factors that probably shouldn't make this sort of team work so early into their lifespan. But like you say, they were able to just about scrape through the playoffs and get some very good, through the Swiss stage, get some very good games under their belt, and actually say that, again, these teams that are being discovered through the 9 to 5 and these other events are looking to really make an impact. And Tikitakan are a squad that, for me, I didn't really have high hopes for, but we definitely cannot take out of a series like this when they've beaten, let's say, the same level, if not better, of opponents than what Syman are bringing to the table today.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Tikitakan has had a pretty nice run of form recently. But the interesting thing as well about the roster here of Tikitakan, like for example, last time around when they faced off against Chud was on the 1st of August, and Tikitakan managed to take the win against Syman Gang. But interestingly enough, it was a bit of a different roster of Tikitakan, not the same one that consists today's matchup. They had players like Kyrie joining in, Shushin, Palmy, basically an entirely different roster compared to the roster they'll be playing with here tonight.
Yeah, it seems like they've had a couple of issues in terms of filling squads, which is interesting, but seems like we have at least the 5 that we've seen throughout 9 to 5 actually playing, so I'm glad there's no changes there. But, I mean, looking at Syman as well, they've had a very solid run of form. We know that this squad has been together for a sweet minute. The most recent addition has been Cade or Kadeo in terms of adding anyone to this roster, so we know they've had a lot of time to play. They've had a lot of time to ensure that they're ready for this series, essentially, and they're ready for this playoff bracket. And we can look at the veto, speaking of this game now. It's a very interesting map pool, actually. There's no real challenge in terms of playing the maps here on this one. We've got 3 middle of the ballpark maps. We've got Mirage as the first, Overpass picked by Syman as the second, and Inferno as the third. There's really no specialist map in like a Nuke or a Vertigo. It's a pretty flat map pool, actually.
I mean, this was one instance where Tikitakan could have potentially been punished if they'd gone up against a team that is also capable of playing a map like Nuke. The thing is, though, Tikitakan have not had the best run of form on a map like Train. They played against Crazy not that long ago. They got smashed on that map. And so that seems to be one of the weaker maps for them because they still have a relatively fresh map pool. So it's hard to say which maps are truly the worst ones and which are truly the best ones here for a team like Tikitakan. So if they would have gone against an opponent that is capable of playing on a map like Nuke, which is Tikitakan's mostly banned map, that could have instantly been their banned map, and then their opponent picks a map like Train. Here, however, the instance is a little bit different here. A team like Syman Gaming, not that great in a map like Nuke, and so Train, it's the ban, makes a lot of sense. Syman eliminate Vertigo, and of course Tikitakan make the map pick of Mirage, on which they've been having a great run of form on.
They've looked like one of the better teams in this sort of Swiss bracket right now in terms of playing Mirage. They seem to be very good at the puggy maps in terms of the map pool. We know that this squad is definitely a lot more aim and firepower based. So that does tell exactly why. Mirage, Dust 2, those sort of maps, they're very good at. We know they've got a pretty much flawless record on Dust 2. They're a good outfit on Mirage. These maps really do fit for Tikitakan more than I'd say even they fit for Syman here, just for the fact that they can play a lot more of a looser style, especially being this sort of map pool where I was expecting actually Syman to maybe float Dust 2 right to the end, and Tikitakan could have been absolutely gifted in terms of this veto, but I'm glad that Syman actually banned out Dust 2, left it down to Overpass. But again, it's still a very interesting veto in terms of the fact that, for me, there's no real way of Syman to actually punish Tikitakan here in this sort of veto. That, there's no one outlier of a map. The same for Syman, let's say, in terms of they've got a very flat map pool, but there's no instant, oh, this team is going to go one up already in this series. For me, it's a very, very level playing ground going into this.
Yeah, I'd say so as well. If there was a map like Train, it'd probably be a little bit different about this whole perspective. But in all fairness, right now, even a map like Mirage, Tikitakan, they have a great run of form with a map like Mirage. The 4 times they've played it, the 4 times they've won it. But the problem is, Syman Gaming, they are notorious for playing this map of Mirage in the other iterations of the lineup, in some of the older lineups as well. This one more or less still plays it, or at the very least allows it to come up in a best of 3 for once or twice. And so, Tikitakan, you better show off some great stuff here in a map like Mirage, and we've seen that stuff, They're individuals. If they're capable of popping off, they can single-handedly just win the game on the back of their raw aim. Doesn't necessarily need to be about the tactics. Some of their individuals just chime in so well with this map that it feels like, you're going to have someone like Spinks, the in-game leader, decide to move up connector, and suddenly he gets himself a few kills, and from there on out, the round has been opened up.
We've seen a lot of good stuff out of some of the players of Tikitakan that you wouldn't expect to. Like you say, Spinks, the IGL, he's like 19 years of age, let's say, and managing quite a young squad as well in terms of Flames is like 16, 17. So they've got some very young sort of players under their belt. But yeah, you look at the way that even the IGL, I think on Vertigo, when he was playing against, it must have been a Luminar in that 16-14, or maybe even later into the series, actually, he was playing very good. He had a lot of 2Ks, 3Ks, impactful frags. And if they can hit that sort of run of form against Syman, they're a side that, let's say, falls to the opponents that they probably shouldn't, sort of like the crazies of the world, like Syman, exactly the same. They do lose to some teams that we know they should be capable of beating when you look at the sort of caliber of these squads. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this one does sort of kickstart. We can see players ready in the server for the knife, hopefully very soon. So we can sort of turn it all into actuality. But while we do wait, of course, it does give us a good time just to promote Esports Millions, the giveaway scheme, ukrn.io/esports millions, and get your predictions in for these games. It's the playoffs, exactly what we want to see. Those invited teams going up against the qualified squads from the Swiss stage. Who knows what can happen? We saw Gambit Youngsters last time have a flawless run. Invited squad took the victory. We'll see if that happens again, but there's some interesting teams in this playoff bracket that could provide an upset.
Yeah, and maybe Tikitakan is going to be one of those rosters. I mean, we're not expecting too much out of them, but, they've been looking rather solid rather recently. And, well, folks, let's actually jump into that knife round, see how it's all going to play out here. And, of course, this being a map like Mirage, starting things off here on one side or the other doesn't really make that much of a difference. But I'd say if you're a team like Tikitakan, getting that T-side start just makes sense. Allow your individuals to pop off. Let them flourish in this environment, and maybe with having a stellar T side half, that's going to be more than enough to finish things off on the CT side, because that's one of the things I remember about this roster. Tikitakan capable of winning the T side rounds, but the CT side rounds, that's where they struggled a little bit more.
Exactly the premise. Yeah, Tikitakan are a very 11, 12 rounds. It's kind of scary how good they actually look on the T side. I know Dust 2 is pretty much flawless in terms of getting 12 threes against the majority of their opponents. Mirage is the same. Even Nuke, they had like 11 fours on. So, yeah, their T side is definitely the scarier one. And I think a side like Syman will be able to understand and more so exploit that if they get a good CT side. That is where I feel like Tikitakan will struggle. You can see comparative players. To say that Spinks is an IGL coming up with a 1.16 rating is actually insane. Like the fact that, you know, a lot of the IGLs in this sort of modern day, you know, you look at the likes of the Crystals of the world, even let's say even the Norberts, who, the Naylands, who have definitely slowed down in terms of fragging power. Nobody seems to hit that sort of rating, so it is kind of crazy to see an IGL sort of putting up those sort of numbers. And of course, we don't know how strict he is of an IGL, whether he's just more of a sort of early round caller and they commit to a strat. But yeah, it's very interesting. But what's even more so is that Tikitakan, they do choose the CT-sided start.
There you go, CT side start it is. I suppose I also see the reasoning behind it. It's a great way to just really rely on your aim instead of really focusing too much on gathering map control, committing to one of the bomb sites, and having stellar communication. On the CT side, it is going to rely a bit more on just popping heads, and of course, some communication as well, but definitely not on the same level. Right now, Syman is going to be setting up the smoke grenades in general, the utility over the A bomb site. This seems to be part of the game plan here. A simple spin on the A bomb side whilst having a few players pushing in. Oh, speaking of pushing in, I've been great frag on Norbert. This suddenly opens things up and it gives Tikitakan the infill.
They know exactly what's going on here now. Smoke's over the top. That's a definite A-sided attempt. Mo just getting tagged down, but it's Flames that shuts out Naylan. Mo down to 12 points of health and already a 4-on-3. Every single player rotated in and around this A bomb site. Little bit of damage done onto Flames as he tries to gather the info, but Cade, as he drops down, he does get at least a first, make it a second, 3 in a row. And Red Star isolated, but look at this. He isolates Mo inside of Connector. 12 points of health total, no bomb ascertained either. 50 on the clock. Red Star should have the advantage.
He does, especially now where bomb's been dropped, but he's not going to be 100% sure where Mo will come from, because he can come from anywhere right now. 20 seconds or so have passed, and he could very easily come in the back lines, so Red Star being very much aware of such a possibility. Keeping a close eye on middle just in case, but now at 20 seconds, Mo has only one option and one option only. That is to pick up the bomb and try to cross to the side itself. It's going to be incredibly difficult to do so, but now Red Star, the timing is perfect, and he manages to eliminate Mo in that position. 1-0 start for Tikitakan.
Very close to being a Syman around there. Very good triple out of Cade, getting himself a winnable situation there, but as soon as Red Star did the work, isolated him off, shut out Mo. Nice and simple there. First round on the board for Tikitakan. Syman will be, of course, heading into that rebuy. Hero AK posted up onto KOs. Mo onto a scout as well. Seems like a little bit more of a B-sided approach. By nobody going to go aggro inside of Palace. A little bit of a nade there from Flames just to ward off some info. But again, it's more of the fact that Tikitakan, now that they've got this little bit of a solid start, all they need to do is work off of this second round. They'll be getting the third out of it, and already Jure able to come through with the first onto Mo. That's one of the scouts taken away. Sure that they can't soften up those targets. Good return by KOs, but Spink's able to reply. They realize actually that they've walked into a free bomb site here, though. This could be dangerous as Norbert does refrag Flames as well. It's back to a 3-on-3 at least.
Oh, this is interesting right now. Kadeo in a prime position to eliminate a player like Spinks because he has no idea, but Kadeo manages to win that engagement. Right now, Syman prime position to get that bomb down, but Dior and Red Star still moving in. However, Norbert losing a big chunk of health, but with that bomb being planted and the low HP Syman players in position, they still got a chance in this one. Wait and see though. Hideo holds the line, and Dior and Red Star move in.
Player spotted out at least. Red Star does find the first time. Plentiful on their side, even without a defuse kit. Red Star taking out Norbert. Jaw wrapping it up. It's a nice little retake out of Tikitakan. A very stable round there for both sides. But Tikitakan do come away with the victory. Kevlar and those measly pistols, especially with the lack of health, not particularly holding up. Syman with a bomb plant down and plenty of kills. They might even go for an extra purchase here. They know that Tikitakan, for the majority, will be on breaking point in terms of the economy. But it's about the decision they make. Just pistols and Kevlar this time. They know they can get a fourth round investment. No, there we go. I was going to say, yeah, it's probably worth the buy up here. So that's exactly what they do. Invest into the rifle, the scout again onto Mo. It's another buy round that if they lose it, Tikitakan will get a great start, but it's always a chance that they can absolutely break Tikitakan early.
%. Especially now. Look at Red Star playing. He's playing a bit more aggressive around like this, expecting this to be the simplest of ecos, but he's in for a nasty surprise. There's Kadeo with the Tech 9, and as the utility reins in the B side, it's obvious. It's a B side commitment here from Syman. They're going to have an empty bomb site. They're going to have an easy bomb plant. Ivan could potentially be the only player to try and stop him. Look how quickly he's running into the site. Gets himself the damage on Kadeo, but now he needs the backup, and he ends up dying way too quickly.
It was there in support, but not for long, unfortunately. Ames does have a chance here, but Mo, the scout, always a risk they had to take, and down to a 1v1. A good isolation by KOs, and that will be Syman getting away with a very nice round there. That's perfect. Great shutdown of the extra rebuy by Tikitakan, and that will leave them broken in terms of economy here. Of course, it's going to be a force buy because Ivan, unfortunately, way below that threshold. But Syman, that's exactly what they were wanting and looking to do there. That extra force buy pays off wonders. Gets them the first round earlier than expected.
Yeah, not too shabby here for Syman. It was basically on the back of that initial kill. That's the best thing you can do. You just rush on the B bomb site. You know the player's playing aggressive, so chances are the bomb site has no defenders from there on out. Great adjustment from Syman, and well, they win the round because of it. Here though, Tikitakan force buy it is. It's all over the place. You have an AWP in the hands of Jur, but the other players on pistols. You got Spinks on the FAMAS. Got Flames on the MP9. Very interesting stuff. Now, of course, Molotov now being deployed there in the window area. Not bad. Clearing things up here, Syman. Being very methodical, being very cautious. This is something you want to see in a round like this. You don't want to give Tikitakan any sort of advantages.
100%. Even with that AWP in the field, even though Jur is down to 15, that gets recollected by a player like Red Star, who we've seen in the past pop off with that AWP. Well, speaking of the fact, away with the first, Mo very lucky to survive that encounter. Flames at least being traded back, but there's the AWP. A missed shot by Jaw, so opens up the position for attack. Ivan on the stairs, very easily read there. Nailing gets away with a second. Looking like Syman should be able to close out this round now. AWP in the fact should not be as effective in the hands of Jaw with just 15 health. Red Star gets away with an early kill, but that AWP is probably, yeah, not being taken into the next round at all. Down to a 1v4, and more so Syman getting themselves a second round on the board, breaking the bank of Tikitakan. Some decent exit damage by Red Star, but not that he'll live to tell the tale. Scores tied nice and early, and with an eco on the way, a chance for Syman to at least grab an early lead.
Absolutely. Full on eco, in fact, for Tikitakan, and they can barely invest anything in a round like this, and it just makes sense to save up that money. So for Syman, great way to kick things off here on the T side of Mirage. Again, this is the sort of map in which it's pretty difficult to have a significant lead on, but from time to time you will have those instances where a team has a miraculous run of form. I do remember Tikitakan actually was one of those teams that had an amazing run. I think it might have been the T side of Mirage to pick up 10 or 11 rounds. That is very difficult to do and it's very uncommon. And here, what is common is winning rounds like this. Tikitakan getting absolutely demolished, but that is to be expected. As Red Star moves in, actually gets the kill here in Chaos. Not too shabby, but overall, good round for Syman. They only lose the one player, their economy is still going to be in a great run of form, whereas Tikitakan will finally respond with a purchase of their own.
Are into the AWP. It seems like a bit of a rotational sort of position on their squad there. If anybody can afford the AWP out of Red Star and Jewel, then that's definitely a buy that they are going to make. So this time, triple stack out toward the B bomb site. One player to go up short, provide the early support, but it's a very sort of nicely read round here by Tikitakan. They've got some positions so aggro already. I doubt that Red Star is going to be expected. Of course he's not. Picks off Norbert already, gets away with the early frag, provides a lot of difficulty for Syman, already going a single man down. Red spotted the info. Doesn't see the player though. Flashbang's good enough, but this time, like Syman going for a little bit more of a faster player. Split toward the B bomb site, 2 up through short, so they do need to be careful here. But they've still got that triple stack ready there. Red Star does get tagged. Nailin able to finish the job onto bench, but it's down to Spinks to hold the window position. Gets away with the first. Kadeo trading back. Spinks the same. Good return by Kadeo. And down to a 1v2. His entry power has been great today.
Oh, looking so good, Kadeo. I'd say he's one of the worst rated players in the set of Syman, but today he's having a great run of form, and this is also a nice little setup that really works out in their favor. I mean, what are the odds they expect another player to be there in the form of Chaos? Very well played, very well done. It is going to be a 4-2 scoreline here for Syman. Spinks, though, impressive that even in this situation he manages to get not just the one but the second frag as well. However, that was simply not enough to try and stop the incoming advancement here for Syman. Tikitakan, though, you guys know the drill. It's going to have to be the simple eco here. A few armors invested, a few upgraded pistols, but that's about it. So for Syman, great opportunity to extend that scoreline. But even so, even though they're aware of the economical burden that Tikitakan have to face, they must be careful themselves. Clear out all the corners. Be sure to check both left and right hand signs whenever crossing the street. And of course, use that utility.
So, gonna start to force Jura out nice and easy. KO's getting away with the kill nice and early. That'll give them already a bit of an instant advantage. Good check by Mo. Making sure nobody dies to those pesky pistols inside of middle. Down to already a 5-on-2, and with info spotted onto Iban as well, that leaves just Flames to find and really close off. Seems like a tag comes through already there from Flames as well, doing some solid damage with that Desert Eagle. Picks off the head of KOs as well. Very nice shot there to be able to find at least a single frag. But as they're down to a 2v4, bomb will be planted. Flames again. Still getting away with the damage. That is a very costly set of weapons to be losing now here if you are the Syman squad. Now, luckily, Mo does finally take him down into the 1v3. Simple round for Syman, of course, an eco that was a little bit more expensive than you probably would have liked. The fact that already Syman are getting 5 rounds on the board. This is a great number to already have against a squad like Tikitakan. We know that the way that they play Mirage is very, very T-sided heavy. And more so, we know the fact that they can get away with 12, 11 rounds on that T side. I mean, you look at their 4 results, they've won every single one of them, and they've only gotten better in terms of their results. A 16-14 down to a 16-11, down to a 16-9, and then a 6. They're getting better at the 16-8 to finish. Which, for a side like Syman, to already have a little bit of a comprehensive lead already, It'll do wonders for this side, knowing that Tikitakan do have a very T-side advanced side, and Flames right up to top mid. Aggressive push right out the gate. That will give them an early advantage, but it's Syman that respond with aggression of their own. Kadeo finding one. It's Norbert that trades the second. Back to a 4-on-3. Advantage has been restored. Syman, they are looking deadly on these executions right now. Smokes down into CT will block off any sort of angle. Just about escaping. Norbert even getting away with a kill of his own there. Should make life very simple. It will be a save for the side of Tikitakan, but even so, Norbert is like, nope, you are not getting away unless I've had a little bit of a check. Fortunately, might just be able to bag themselves at least a couple of weapons to get out of the round with, and thankfully deny the AWP of Mo as well. Nevertheless, Eos does at least get out with the sniper. 6-2 on the board. Syman looking absolutely fantastic right now. Especially knowing that we have a map of overpass to go on to next. Syman making great headway on the map pick of Tikitakan, knowing that they have played overpass twice. They got a very close overtime victory against alternate attacks. They'd lost quite heavily to Aves, so there's a couple of sort of dependencies on winning Mirage here in this scenario, just to be able to maybe have a chance of winning it 2-0. But with the way that this one's going, seems like Syman, they're starting well. They've forced Tikitakan to actually bring out a double AWP. You can tell that the CT side isn't feeling as confident. They've got to rely on these sniper setups to get some sort of success here.
Oh, but the 2-0 is absolutely possible. This is not the same Tikitakan of old, and Syman, again, seems like the B bomb site is where it's at in Mo. Oh yes, he spotted the player in that position, but doesn't look like he want to fight him just yet. He considers to back away, maybe set up the smoke grenades, the flashbangs, and all other beats and utility, and finally commit to the site itself. There's the Molotovs, there's the flashbangs. It's time to hit the site. Spinks though, very good hold to eliminate Kadeo. The players of Syman still stuck in the apartments themselves. They can't really make their way out on the bomb site. They're being just not enough. And Flames secures the round with an impressive
Flames on the Fama. Expect to pop off, but that is exactly what he makes it do. 6-3. Syman will that single AWP setup, but it's Ivan that gets the first kill onto Nail and tries to push top mid this time. Doesn't pay off whatsoever, and a quick advantage given to Tikitakan.
Yeah, very early. Very good advantage. Ivan though, very good frag. Oh, okay, Mo there too. That again opens up middle. Chaos now moves in. The players from Tikitakan, they can't really fight for mid control anymore, and Kadeo, perfect timing to eliminate Jewer. And this is where Syman, they can go wherever they want.
Flames does manage to at least win the aim duel onto Norbert. Is going to make their life super difficult. The Red Star gets absolutely perfect timing. Oh, but even so, Mo just keeps on ticking away with those kills. 2-on-1, and KO's lining up Flames to finish the job. Syman straight back to winning ways, and you can see what effect that does have on Tikitakan. Down to low economy, down to a bit of a decision they've got to make. Is it an eco? Is it a buy round? We'll find. Great run on this T side so far.
Very nice run of form. Something I did not expect to witness. You know, even the bookmakers, you know, when they go into this matchup, they're seeing that, yeah, it's going to be an incredibly close run of form. Both teams are pretty solid. At Syman Gaming, for them to have this run of 7-3, that is something you did not expect to witness. That's the thing. The scoreline from here on out can only increase for Syman, as right now it's a bit of an eco for Tikitakan. Only the one right from the hands of Jur, but the other players have to endure an eco. Some USPs, a few decals, that's about it. So for Syman, great opportunity to cement themselves 8 rounds on the first half.
Would be such a good start, especially knowing that Tikitakan are a very strong T-side outfit. If they can get away with a good run of form, even get themselves up to double digits, there is a great chance here that Syman will be able to come out with the victory here in this first half, and maybe the map itself. AO's side of the smoke. He does hear the retreats of these players, doesn't. Oh, there we go. Spots the head of one, gets away with it. Second, not allowed this time. Red Star. Great delivery of the kills. The pistols actually paying a very high price there. Great couple of players. Ivan commits through the smoke, just about gets away with the frag though.
Very much so, as now the bomb plant coming in. Ivan and Red Star, I'm not sure they want to go for this one. 2-on-2, but the HP there is simply not there. Well, there's the peak. Oh, actually, shot being missed by Mo. Not really focusing on CD spawn, though. This could be problematic. Red Star moves in to find the fragment one, but now Mo has got the superior advantage. Red Star has no kit. He can try, simply not gonna pull it off. Mo has done it. He has won the round, and Syman have picked up 8.
Beautiful. First half victory already confirmed as they get away with, like you say, that minimum 8-round barrier. Very costly round. Tikitakan did get incredibly close to Biddens. Rebuy to come straight back into a double AWP setup as well. We know that Tikitakan, when they need to pick up some snipers and need to pick up some finds the entry.
Nice to kick things off here. Double up coming in. Thard does soften him up, but again, it's not that big of a deal considering he is the opera for the team. Now then, Chaos, is he still gonna linger around here and try to go for this one? Looks like it. There's some utility coming in from the side of Tikitakan, but nothing too impressive. There was a very deep smoke being deployed, but they're not going on any sort of aggression, so not really sure what's the point of that deep smoke at that point. But yeah, here, 1 minute remaining on the clock. Tikitakan will now keep an eye on middle as well, just in case there's some kind of advancement here. But Red Star sees some of the incoming utility and now will play a bit more passively. Even so, call in for backup.
By the flashbangs, good return actually. Eos gets away with one of his same. Should be enough to win the round, and of course, victory out of Tikitakan. 4th round on the board, 4 players survive. More so, double AWP makes it into the next round as Syman. Very nice little victory for them. They're able to, Tikitakan able to just sort of survive in the half. We know that Tikitakan, if they can get away with even 5-6 rounds on a CT side for a squad like this, we know that's enough for them on a map like Mirage.
Oh, absolutely so. I mean, Tikitakan, it feels like they can just have 6 rounds, right? 6 rounds to get. That's going to be enough for them to still have a great run of form. Syman, though, simple pushing bomb side flames, having a pretty difficult time dealing with the players, but he still racks them up. So it will be a round victory for Tikitakan regardless. But Syman, a nice attempt from Nealand, though. Wants to get in that shank, but simply cannot succeed. And so, 2 more runs remaining here in the first half. And this can go either way. This could potentially be a 8-7 scoreline. And if Tikitakan can get the 7, yeah, they can absolutely make this one work. Even with the 5, Tikitakan strikes me as the type of team that could potentially pull it off on that second half. Or it could be also Syman running away with this one with a 10-5 scoreline. Interested to see how round number 14 plays out. Both teams very solid investments in Tikitakan, early aggression in the Palace area.
This is so much info for Tikitakan here, and as they hear the smokes over toward the A side, best thing for them to do right now is rotate the players from middle onto the A side rather than exposing their Palace position. Send the first player out maybe as a little bit of a line of defense, but surely they would not expect the second. That's exactly what Flames is doing right now. He is acting as that bait to sort of signify to Syman, oh, there's a player inside of Palace here, and if he dies, it doesn't actually matter here, because right now if the support is good enough, well, no, it's not this time. But there's Spinks, comes in with the triple. Might be enough, but it's down to Red Star in the 1v2. He needed the extra support from his players there.
Ooh, the Chaos manages to get the kill regardless, and Syman, another round being picked up. Tikitakan, I mean, I like the advancement. I like the change of pace from their part. They try to go for the advancement here, but Spinks, even though he gets himself even free kills in that scenario, it's a shame that he don't win the round because of it. Spinks, again, the in-game leader, putting in some very good fragging numbers, which again, you do not expect from the IGL. And yet, it is not enough for Tikitakan to get those rounds in. The sixth one, that's what they're looking for. 6 rounds on the CT side of Mirage is the best possible scoreline here. We are seeing the advancement here from Gior, gets himself 2, and I can instantly back away to safety. This is the start they're looking for.
Could be the round on its way here with the way that Syman have been currently dismantled inside of middle. Flames' angle, absolutely perfect. Does sporadically try and avoid the bullets, though. A little bit of a tag there onto Norbert as well in the ramp position. But know that Kadeo right now has been on a great run of form. He will look to solo entry, but this time, not the case. Seems like Tikitakan will confirm themselves a 6th round to at least end that CT side. The 1v4 to play for Norbert. Already players hunting him down on the T sort of spawn area, and the bomb being lost as well. There we go. 6 on the board. Tikitakan hit their mark, and again, you're probably thinking that if you are just joining us, you know, 6 rounds on a CT side, incredibly light for a regular squad. And for any other side, I'd probably say, yeah, definitely is light. But Tikitakan, they've got a proven track record of making 10, 11 plus rounds on the T side of Mirage.
That's true. That's one of the strengths for a team like Tikitakan, to get those 10 rounds at the very least in. So even though they only secured 6 when you think about it, for a team like Tikitakan, that's enough. I'd say that is very much enough. Still have a great run of form. Have to wait and see, though. Tikitakan keeping things simple for the very first pistol round. A straight-up commitment on the B bomb set. A few flashes. That's about it. KO needs to get at least the one, gets it. Chaos is also there to help him out. They have just the right setup to counter the incoming push, and Tikitakan not having it easy, but Ivan responds, and Norbert gets in position as well. He should be able to help out his buddy as the bomb plant comes in. Norbert swings out. Chaos finds one, and now it's all up to Flames and Norbert. I'm loving this play. Oh, actually, no! Oh! Flames! How did you get that? Oh! What in the world? Flames! I thought surely Norbert in that position just gonna stick the defuse. That's it. But look at Flames get this shot. What is that?
So walking. That's 2 walking. Well, running. Glock single bullet kills. Wow. Okay, Flames stepping up to the plate for his side. That is incredible scenes right here. Tikitakan, the one thing that we know they were terrible on the last time that we saw them as well was winning second half pistols. They've got that one in the bag at least, and you can see exactly what it does for them. Straight out onto the A side. Bomb is down, a 5-on-3. Make it a 4-on-3 with some extra damage in there as well, but seems like a winnable scenario for Tikitakan, and making a statement to Syman that, you know what, maybe it's CT side, or sorry, T side was a little light, because we're going to be putting this car into 6th gear and getting right back into Mirage.
Potential is there, absolutely. Here, Yeah, great run of form for Tikitakan. Great way to pick up this round as well. And now it is simply Eco. It's a great opportunity as any to just equalize the scoreline, make it 9-9, as Tikitakan's weaponry is just that much more superior. Compared to what Syman has cobbled up, I mean, it's GSPs, it's the nade in the hands of Nealon, and it's armor for Norbert. That is all. Now then, unlucky for Syman as well. They decide to stack the B bomb site at the worst possible time, just as Tikitakan commit to the A bomb site. So right now, exit frags is the best thing they can look for if they can find them here. Okay, Mo somehow wins that engagement. But overall, this is going to be a victory for Tikitakan. The 9-9 is looking inevitable.
Tikitakan making a statement right here that Mirage is not going to be an easy game for Syman in the slightest. Great start here on that T side. Tikitakan once again proving that they are a very solid squad when it comes down to winning T-sided rounds. Oh, but good little frag. Gets away with at least an AK to be saved up as well. That's a nice little weapon. Actually carry over into the next round, providing that he does manage to, but not this time. Flames just swings into kitchen, gets away with a very simple frag, makes it impossible to save the weapon. But here comes the buy from Syman. AWP up on Mo. Very little utility for the majority of the side, actually. Players like Norbert, Mo as well, particularly not as heavily invested into that utility as they would have liked to have been, but they get the sniper up. That's the important part. Nail it. Little bit of a miss there onto the short jump. Will force Spinks to go aggressive, see if they can get some mid control. Tikitakan, you can tell right now, they're just wanting to slowly apply that pressure. You can see they're playing super default, actually. 3 inside of middle, 1 either side to look for any mistakes of Syman. It's a very comprehensive setup. Tikitakan have run this against the likes of Crazy, against the likes of alternate attacks. They've done this sort of play before. See if it pays off this time. It would be a very good sort of moment in the game to win a round like this. It would break Syman, allow Tikitakan to take a couple of rounds in terms of a lead. Eos, he's got to be careful. One of the angles that we know is so hard to play from. Molotov down, starts to burn flames, but just about keeping himself safe. It seems like they do want to pin to the A side, but Flames runs into said flames of the Molotov and gets away with a kill.
Not bad. Very nice way to kick things off for Tikitakan. I mean, connector presence is incredibly important in a map like Mirage. Gives them a lot more leeway to go wherever they want, but Mo responds with a kill on Red Star Nealon, though. Still hold his position in connector. The smoke grenade blocks off his vision, but he can still hold mouse 1. But no, Ivan finds the kill on Norbert. Nealon chimes in with 1, even the second one, as the spray connects on Jur. And with 20 seconds remaining, they need to recover the bomb, but Mo, prime position to eliminate Ivan. Oh, misses the shot, but now 12 seconds. Ivan, you can't win this one, buddy. It's just too difficult. Bomb will be big. Oh, he gets the frag in 1, but Nealon, I think he's done it. Now the bomb plant will not come in, and Nealon wins the round.
Whew. Just about 8 points of health separating them on the victory there. And well, luckily, it is going to be Syman that do get away with the victory this time. Seems like Tikitakan do have a little bit of a tech problem here, a disconnect by one of their players. Seems like Flames has taken a little bit of a drop, so hopefully that's going to be more of a CS restart rather than a internet issue. But nevertheless, it does give Syman a little bit of a breather here. And well, you can see they do definitely need that. A very expensive round previously. So the rebuys are going to pretty much break the bank for the majority of the side. So you have to be very careful with how they do invest into the round like this. But flashing over into the B side of things, where Aves are taking on Izako Boars. It's a Polish derby right here, and well, we can tell it's a very close game. 9-9 tied up, as our Mirage map was, and like Aves to be on the back foot of Overpass right now. Izako Boars not a side that particularly plays Overpass, but looking fairly good here.
Yeah, I mean, even here, 9 to 10 scoreline, basically the exact same scoreline like we have here as well. It's just at the Polish. I mean, whenever they face off each other, it always seems to be a very close run of form between the two teams. Doesn't really matter if it's a team like Ago versus a team like Aves, or it's a team like Izako Board that go against Illuminar. It always seems to be a very close run of form. And well, Tikitakan though did not manage to win the gun round their way. Syman barely clinched it off thanks to Nealon's 4K in flames though. He's got some newfound confidence going in for this early commitment in the B apartments. Not going to find anything just yet, though. But Kadeo, he's playing this one incredibly safe. So much so, in fact, that the players of Tikitakan have a great opportunity to take over to the side if they just eliminate Kadeo.
The Sphinx gets a kill inside of mid as well. Really is going to start to confuse Syman here. Good defense. Not going to withstand the Tikitakan pressure. It's already going to be a save out of Syman here. They are not wanting to commit into a round like this. Chaos does at least find a frag onto Sphinx, so there is a weapon upgrade available there, but only if they can get to it. With players on short, ready for the fight. That's a very good flashbang, actually. Fully blinding Jure, able to at least get away with the kill. Trying to do as much economical damage as they can here onto the side of Tikitakan. Red Star not aware of the flanks here. Might just end up with a knife in his back as Norbert slowly stalking his prey. It's like we're on nature watch here at this point. Red Star, there it is. Norbert puts the knife in the back, gets away with the AK. Some very good damage here by Syman, but more so, gets a round victory from Tikitakan.
The incoming CD player manages to get the shank. It will be a victory here. Should have gone for the ASMR voice as well. I mean, in that situation, I mean, that would have been perfect for some nature of watch commentary. Change things up a little bit. But what things have changed? Well, just the round difference between the two teams. From a 10 to 9 to a 10 to 10. Even footing for both squad, but again, you can just see that even though a team like Tikitakan 100% winner on this map, it can still be an incredibly close run of form, and it is going to be an incredibly fast round from Tikitakan. They're exploding on the B bomb side, bomb being dropped means the rotations will be swift, but Kadeo holds the line for one. Mo manages to find flames, and Iben, as he swings around the corner, doesn't see a single player just yet. That's the problem. He needs to swing into action, but he ends up dying. Sphinx, last man standing, also hits the ground, allowing Syman to reach 11.
Really uncomfortable spot for Tikitakan to be in right here, because right now, with the way that this one is going, just take a look at the economy of some of the Tikitakan players. It's going to have to be a force buy here. Players like Jewel, like Flames, Red Star, all below that $2,000 mark, so that's where the risk is really applied to a scenario like this. Syman, seeming like they are a very comprehensive squad right now as, Kadeo loses his life very early there. Giving Red Star a simple frag to find. They aren't going to particularly act off of it, but it's a nice early entry by Tikitakan, even in a round where they presented very little as a challenge against Syman here. And great to keep them in the game with a sort of buy round, half buy victory like this. It would pretty much propel Tikitakan to keep the scoreline very close here. And with the scenario we're currently presented with, there's a great opportunity for Syman that if they do take away this round, they're up to 13-10 before Tikitakan can even get a full comprehensive rebuy back. There's a risk that they can drop out of Mirage. A perfect nade onto the feet of Red Star. Flames taking a bit of damage as well, but it's an A-sided attack coming through for the T side.
Gonna try to keep things simple here. Nealon, though, missing the jump. In fact, maybe it's even better. Nope, his head is gone. Flames gets himself too, and Tikitakan actually won the round. I don't think I've seen a single kill from the perspective of Tikitakan, and yet somehow they eliminate every single one from Syman, and well, a round that should have never been in contention has suddenly gone their way.
Oh boy, that's just the nature of players on the Tikitakan squad. We know they've got those prolific aimers. They're just letting Syman know that they are exactly still ready for the fight. 11 to 11, an eco round for the CT side. And, well, just as we were writing the storyline of Syman taking the advantage, it's Tikitakan that looked to do exactly that. There are 12 rounds available here for Tikitakan, providing that they don't falter under the same pressure that Syman just did. But I don't feel like that'll be any sort of possibility. The majority of these players not even having Kevlar. Weaker buy round invested here on the side of Syman. KO's just about gets away. They do have a player inside of Underpass that might be a bit of an issue, though. There is a chance that Mo could pop off for a kill or two, and at least gets away with one of them. So, makes it back to a 4-on-4. Syman now waiting for the attack. Oh, Gadeo! Not this time as he defends the B-bomb site. It's back-to-back Desert Eagle rounds.
No way. Kadeo now holds the line. It is Lonesome Spinks. Try and clutch this out. 1v3 we're talking about. Moves in. Spots are the first, but it will not be enough. Mo secures the victory, but it will be Kadeo. Out of nowhere, this guy is having probably one of his best games so far in the side of Syman, because that's the one thing I've been talking about. He has not had the best run of form here in Syman Gaming. He has regarded as one of the worst rated players the past 3 months, and the fact that he's having such a great run of form definitely allows Syman to finally get in a winnable position here on the very first map of the best of 3.
Not just the first map, the map pick of Tikitakan as well. This could be a very punishing factor. Norbert somehow still alive after taking a Desert Eagle encounter with one of the youngest players on the server. Flames not able to finish the job. It's looking clean for Syman here as just down to red start. Easy finish there for Syman, 13 to 11. They are really looking to punish the side here. Tikitakan. Into the rebuy they go. One of their final ones in the entirety of Mirage, providing they do not get a victory here. So, gotta turn up. 5 AKs. Massive limit on utility. They've got a real task at hand if they want to stay in this map here.
Absolutely. Tikitakan, they need to win this one. There's really no other way of putting it. We're just thinking for the 7s and flashbangs and the smoke grenades. Ooh, let's see. Spank still gets overwhelmed way too quickly, and here the players of Syman will begin to realize that the B-bomb site is completely empty. Meanwhile, Tikitakan have gone for the push on the A side. Norbert stuck in a very awkward position, almost gets the frag on Jewer, but almost is not good enough. And now there's a good kill for Norbert, but the bomb, it's yet to make its way into the site.
Oh, Flames. He might trade Norbert, but he's got a player in connector ready for the fight. There we go. Spots the info. Back to a 2-on-2, however, and... oh, was he spotted there, Kadeo? I think he was. Of course he was. Nailing, though, does the damage. Tagged up. And you can see Flames. He's hungry for the kill. He's down to low health as well. He tries to take the fight. Bomb can at least be planted. Goes for the commitment, but no, it's a fake out there. Flames, he has so much time to play with that he's just gonna sit for it. Bomb now goes down, but it's into the 1v1, and oh, Naylan, he spots it, he reads it, and the intuition pays off. It's a victory for Syman, and 14 rounds under their belt.
Oh, incredible stuff here for Syman, and an incredible run from Nealon to still win that situation. It's difficult from the connector area. I mean, there's only one position and one position only the team player has to expect you to come from. That is connector. And the fact that Nealon still somehow makes his way from that choke point to get as close as possible to the side itself and eventually to win that round, very nice stuff. And here, 14 to 11. It's not the last hurrah from Tikitakan. They still have a few more rounds to work with, but again, this investment here, it's not great. Good thing they got the bomb plant. That's extra money in their pockets, but overall, this is going to be a pretty difficult round to win. Spinks, though, very rapidly makes his way through underpass. The positioning is good as he gets the frag on Chaos.
So close to being traded off there, but he gets away with the early frag advantage. For a side like Syman, that is exactly what they're looking for here, to try and just get the trade back onto Spinks. They know that he is low, but more so, if they can take out players around him, leave him isolated, there is a great chance that he'll be the last man surviving. But again, there is so many ifs and buts in this type of round, even for Syman here, who are in the lead so far. A good little check by Kadeo, spots out the info. Doesn't want to overcommit. And neither did Tikitakan, again, playing a very sort of defensive CT side from the one factor where we've seen them pushing Palace, pushing mid. Now they play super reserved here. Nayland, good return though. Mo gets himself a second. Good bait and switch there, able to get the AWP into action. And as they try and commit to the side, oh, they nearly line up, but the spray is perfect. Red Star down to a 1v3, and I think it's Syman on their way to map point already.
It feels like it. With just lonesome Red Star remaining, and the 1 versus 3 is just... Okay, good shot from Red Star, but now he's just 3 points of health, making him incredibly easy to eliminate. However, Mo has got the AWP. Oh, now he switches out for the AK-47. Very well played by Mo to eliminate the point in that position, and it is now 15-11. Syman Gaming just 1 round away from securing potential victory here on the first map, especially, just like you pointed out as well, the opponent's map pick.
A flawless one as well. Their golden buzzer, their diamond in the rough, let's say. It's Mirage that has always sort of been friendly to Tikitakan, but seems like not this time, as Syman really wanting to make a statement here, knowing that they've got Overpass to go on to as that second map, their own map pick, the one they've confidently selected to play against Tikitakan in this series. There is a real opportunity right now for Syman to be putting the pressure on to more so look to take a 2-0. Well, Red Star, good early frag, but it's KOs that pounces. Gets away with a quick refrag, making it into a 4-on-4, but it's mid again from Tikitakan, where they look to put up a fight.
Oh no, connector as well. 2-man connector setup, but Jur gets the 1. There's a player coming in from short as well, and oh no, Tikitakan, they're losing players in mid, and Neelan gets the frag on Jur. This leaves it all up to Flames in such an awkward position, 1v3, and it also feels like they're aware of his positioning as well, absolutely. So Flames, 2 angles to face, and the double peek is just too much. 16-11 it is. Syman Gaming successfully win out their opponent's map pick.
Showing just what they're made of here on this one. First under the belt for Syman, and well, they swipe the map of Tikitakan. It's going to be Overpass that comes up as the second map. Syman's map pick, Syman's chance to take a 2-0. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break. Of course, make sure to check out all the giveaways in the chat. The Main Gear Gaming PCs, cash bets on Unicorn, all up for grabs on the Esports Million scheme. Go to @the_esports_bible on Twitter. Go check out their pin tweet. It's as easy as that. We'll be right back after a short break. Do not go anywhere. It's Overpass on the way as map number 2.
Misfit, like a fat bitch in a tube top. The asshole in the back of the show, screaming, "New star!" But like Vadic, I couldn't give 2 fucks. A cocksucker haters face so hard and need a new job. Born an asshole, it was not my choice. Spitfire, deaf bitches wanna fuck my voice. The music starts, turn it off like fuck that noise. Puts a stick like fish, so I guess I fucked that coin. Hitting my pipes, then the blue man grew. Cause I'm doing this shit, don't mean you can't too. Strap it to get like Cool Hand Luke. Fuck the hairy Asian bitch with it, push it like a Fu Manchu. Bitch, I'll climb a ladder with no hands. Cam on your bitch's face, she looking like a snowman. Yeah, I'm living the future, you got no plan. Roll my blunts fucking fatter than Roseanne. stop me. Crew brain dead, we looking like a horde of zombies. Mighty Morphin, bitch, I got that fucking Jordan on me. Buck shots, give me the bottle, bitch, you're pouring on me. Can't comprehend what's going on, I'm too gone. This ain't my face, bitch, this ugly face is glued on. Bought a 3-time off a fucking Groupon. I'm a broke kid running game with no shoes on. I don't rap and smack my dick on the mic. Sell 500 tracks on me ripping up pipes. Motherfucker, I'm sick on the mic. Get a DP revive when he gets spun on some white. Go rougher than bong hits with no water. How the fuck you worship a book with no author? Killing so much rappers, bitch, this is a slaughter. Anton doesn't tell these daddies to hide their fucking daughters. Little bitch, yeah, that's you. Heard you got hooked up a little bit of ammo, kid. I got some bad news. You fly like a plane, I'll crash you. Run your motor mouth, bitch, I'll smack you. I go ape shit on your wax, you. Throw my chip, pick up my chest like a baboon. What you want, a black Jew that rap scenes and acts too. Fuck that gay shit, pass through, and y'all facts bigger than statues. School here, this my classroom, but your mixtape sitting in the bathroom. Fuck y'all and y'all values. Check a vodka, proper value. Bad deals, Illuminati. Ratchets here to pollute your mind frame, so lose your psyche. Who can I think? Every day talking to the music I make, but losing I think. You can kindly suck my dick till shoes to slime me or broke and fight me. Topping out your bitch with my fresh rare case, you can buy my Nike. Better than me, bitch, that's unlikely. Are you psycho? I might be slightly better picture for the future, so I might decide me. But I feel like I got bitch, I'm Bruce Almighty. I need a love on me, my mind is frightening. Underground bitch, so it's time for writing. Running independent shit, no time for signing. For your running bitch, I couldn't give a fuck if you like me. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed I could use it hit. Goddamn it, bitch, trying to get the lunatic. I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. You a psycho, fuck you, bitch, I know. Where the fuck did my mind go? I'm on a tightrope with a blindfold. Running mid stage, you a sideshow. Bitch, you ain't big shit, you a silo. I'm fucking I got on script with a typo. You all used up and recycle. Oh my god, grab your Bible. Style all your friends and rivals. That's here when it's coming with a title. Bitch, I've been doing all the shit with my eyes closed. Never ever leaving with a knife fall. Then I'm dancing on the corpse so prideful. Now I'm a idol, it's survival. Fuck bitch, motherfucker, I'm primal. I know, I embrace the hate. Killing motherfuckers, I erase the fake. And I wake and bake cause I hate the day. Screaming fucking super bitch, I hate this place. He's a waste of space. Cut out mundane and plain. I'll be sensitive at the race when I raise the blade. Fill a bucket full of blood as I drain your veins. Can contain insane. You gotta train your brain. If you're aiming at the fame, you gotta change your lane. Play the game. If I handle one bitch, then just back his fucking face when I play the stake. Gotta cake the stakes. I'm a hungry motherfucker finna take the cake. And a super porty bitch, so stay awake. Rappers gonna die back, fly to the top for your place on stage. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed I could use it hit. Goddamn it, bitch, trying to get the lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed I could use it hit. Goddamn it, bitch, trying to get the lunatic. I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, goddamn it, I'm a lick, I'm a lick, goddamn it, lunatic, goddamn it, I'm a lunatic, bitch, I'm a fuck. I hope you understand. What, bitch? Bite, stab, and break you like a bitter shell. Deliver this message to dragon, tell him kill himself. Hot box a hollow tree with some killer elves. Fuck a label independent, I'ma keep it well.
Hope you understand.
Fuck is the plan? Got a blunt in my hand. Got bomb like Japan. I hope you understand. Fucking the man. You don't understand. Hold your hand. I hope you understand. Fucking all black, call me Darth Vader. Swinging my dick like a fucking lightsaber. Pussy ass rapper got him shaking like a vibrator. Other than an ice skater skating on a skyscraper. Mindset of a mental bitch that been cut loose. Kill a faggot with another doing kung fu. Shorty bitch with super stalker full of cum juice. And if you hate on me, then fuck you. Get hotter than the Middle East. I want to major bitch juices in the little league. Your granny's gonna find your body in a little creek. Hit a blunt, hit a bitch, then I hit the beat. Pockets on hella killing, you'll never speak. Smoking weed in public, rag never ever tweaks. Squeaky clean weed on me, but I never reek. The person freak, hot as hell, bitch, you ain't deep.
Hope you understand.
I hope you understand. Fuck is the plan? Got a blunt in my hand. Got bomb like Japan. I hope you understand. Fucking the man. You don't understand. Hold your hand. I hope you understand. Fuck is the plan? Got a blunt in my hand. Got bomb like Japan. I hope you understand. Fucking the man. You don't understand. Hold your hand. I hope you understand. Hope you understand. Hope you understand. Don't worry about me, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, ho. Don't worry about me, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, ho. Better get this bitch like it's motherfucking tired of me. They get it in my head from a month. All about it means I burned out and ready when you better got some monster drip that got my own ball rolling and nobody stopping me. Spit the raw shit, my saliva must be hot to see the rapping fabricated. Just so hard enough to see the seam started from the fucking bottom, hard enough to say the least. So I'm smoking weed, brushing off these faggots, hate me. Radic, why do you wanna do this? Fucking bitch because I love music. To hate me cause I'm not a dumb bitch. Brainwashed like a trained dog with a fucking chain on my neck. No cage on my head, my patience is left. Underground bitch, so I say that I'm dead. Only way to kill is crazy motherfucking kids. Shoot me in the face and stab a fucking snake in my chest. Don't worry about me, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, ho. Don't worry about me, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, ho. Fuck this 9 to 5 shit, it's eating me alive. I'm working away my life fast, sick of a ride. Got no weed up in my pipe, no money to get by. Someone shot me alive, fuck, I feel like I could die. My limit's not the sky, waving at the game by. These pussy rappers are coming out, talentless and dry. They sell you their lies, bullshit. Why you not your head to buy and a buy? They don't even gotta try. Here's a flash and here's a little flicker. Picture a glass, a picture with a little bit of liquor. Put it through your kids and let that bitter mix so they're like a river in your liver. Can they kill it? Are you feeling richer or sicker? Bitch, watch me like a swisher. Watch me with my Richard. I was sick of your sister. Disaster criticism. I'm extracting with some wisdom. So listen, bitch, before you become a victim of the prison. Don't worry about me, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, ho. Don't worry about me, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into map number 2. After, of course, we saw the dismantlement of Tikitakan on Mirage. Syman taking victory 16-11. We now take our look into Overpass, the map pick of Syman, looking to try and take a nice little 2-0 out of this series with their own map pick to do it on here.
Yes, and I'd say it's definitely possible for a team like Syman to now just 2-0 the series. Reasoning behind it is that they've done the hard part. They won the opponent's map pick, and now they're going to be playing an Overpass, a map that's not the best one for a team like Tikitakan. And again, they've only played it a few times, secured the victory there, Tikitakan, but they've also lost against a team like Alves 16-10. Syman, on the other hand, they've been playing loads of Overpass. This has always been the map they've picked, very much so in the past 3 months. And then, of course, in the previous iterations of this lineup as well. So this results, like for example, there was you know, the win over Heart Legion, Navi Jr., Giver Legion, sure, but Tikitakan, when they had that different managed to scrape the win. Of course, it was basically a whole different roster, but I guess that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot here. Very much open door for the side of Tikitakan. It could really go either way. I mean, the couple of results that we've seen from them is definitely sort of 50-50, but Syman, I think for a side that was able to punish on such a flat map like Mirage and such a map that is definitely dangerous for a side to play on like Tikitakan, and they look very good. The fact that they've been able to close it down here is perfect going into their own map pick. So we'll see what they can present to us here on Overpass. It is Tikitakan that do get a T-sided start, though. The side where they can really start to flaunt their skill the most. But again, it is on Syman's incredibly comfortable map, and it's down to the B site here. But two very nice entries for Tikitakan.
Very quick as well. Almost at the entrance of the bomb site itself. Mo actually evades the bullets, and Chaos gets the frag at 1. No bomb plan just yet from Tikitakan. What was looking like a stellar round. Red Star gets the knife here on Norbert. But where is the bomb plan? In fact, scratch that idea of planning on the B site. They even begun running on the A side as well. That was a very peculiar pistol round for Tikitakan. But again, it goes their way. Once they find the initial opening frags, from there on out, it's pretty hard to lose that round.
Yeah, very nice there out of Tikitakan. Like you say, the fast entries, the very sporadic run of form there, definitely giving them great little advantage. And, well, they take it absolutely brilliantly. Getting away with now what is a very solid run of form so far, and starting well, starting exactly how we want to see them start here. And, well, of course, going to be kicking things off with a force buy round out of Syman, but this time it is Jaw that opens up nice and easy, gets themselves a bit of an early entry frag. Norbert able to return 1, but that is all he will get for now, as Red Star able to return the advantage, keep it at a 4-on-3 for Tikitakan. And more so, we want to see them perform on a T-side. We didn't really get to see how good they were on T-side Mirage today, for the fact that Syman very quickly closed it out, built up energy to exuberate on the T-side, and they'll be looking to do that here on Overpass. But looks like a very simple start for the T-side, at least a 3-0 on the way.
The 2-0 for sure. The 3-0 though, I'd say as well. Though there are instances of team losing those rounds as well. I mean, it ends up happening here in CS, but probably not in this instance. And yeah, Tikitakan, you're absolutely right about it. We barely got to see them play on the T side of Overpass. They played it a few times when they were on Mirage. There was, what, in total about 7 or so rounds. That's simply not a lot for a team like Tikitakan to flourish on that side. Now that here on the T side of Overpass, I'd say once they get the early start, if they get the gun round as well, I definitely see a world in which this half is going to be way more competitive than the second half of Mirage.
Definitely got to agree, yeah, with the way that this sort of game is already setting up to be. There is a real chance here that Overpass, it might be, like you say, a little bit more of a closer game. We know that Tikitakan can definitely, if needed, play the long game on a map like this. They've already been into overtime once. They did lose to Aves, say, a little more easily than we might have imagined. Nevertheless, there is a real opportunity that we could see Overpass go the distance. Boost not going to be made by Syman, actually. Sort of endeavor. This time choosing to just stack up short instead. Great up rush to come, but some great damage done there by Spinks. Gets away with 3 kills. The further 2 should be somewhat wrapped up by the rest of the squad, and that is exactly the case there. 3-0 start for Tikitakan. Syman now into their initial buy round. Mo will be able to get the AWP posted up. We'll see what Syman have to offer us here. It's their first gun round on the CT side.
Not too shabby here for Tikitakan. There we go. The 3-0 start is theirs. Now, Time to see how the gun round plays out. I do believe Syman will have just enough to get themselves. Yeah, there we go. AWP in the hands of Mo. You'll love to see it. I'm just going for the early engagements in Fountain area as well. Very early, very fast. And now, actually, no, scratch that. He's not going to do it. I was really hoping to see him go out in the Fountain to try and look for the opening engagements, but instead, he's going to play the next best thing, I'd say. Just playing it in the long angle, especially in long, it just makes a lot of sense. The op is just perfect for those engagements, but Flame though, he just moves in the bomb site, so sneaky from his part, and he gets the frag and chaos. In fact, he even gets away with his life intact.
Good. Very good early entry there by Flames, proving right now that Tikitakan are on a great run of form right now. The bomb site is already going to be put under threat. They do have Kadeo ready beyond the smoke support out of Naylan and Mo as well. They do seem to understand that this is definitely a B bomb-sided hit to come. All about the timing though, and the timing is what fails right now for Kadeo. Loses the battle. Molotov at least extinguishing, keeping Naylan alive as Mo does manage get away with one of those kills. This now makes the life of Tikitakan a hell of a lot harder. It's a spray not going to land though. Bomb goes down, but it's back to a 2-on-2. A missed shot by Mo. Just about though, no. Does not get away. Leaves Jaw down in the 1v2, and with Syman pintering the site, his survival time is limited perhaps.
Oh, you're though absolutely right. Very little time for him to try and work out in that position. He does not have enough to back away and play it a bit safer behind Monster. He just has to hold that angle and hope for the win the round here for Syman. Very well played from his part, but again, we have to remember the hero from the early days, Mo. Beautiful stuff coming in from his part, even though he's the job done. Tikitakan though, the gun round does not go their way, but again
as well was not ready for the headshot there. Red Star capitalizes his great position, closing down Mo and making it into a 4v3. KOs, however, a lot of lurks and a lot of flanks coming in this round as Syman, they seem to turn it back in their favor. Spinks now in a 1v3. And despite Tikitakan having some great positioning, Syman look out on the timing. KOs does an absolutely perfect play in toilet, and that leaves them with Spinks last alive. A 1v3 isolated down to a 1v2, make it a 1v1, and this is doable. 16 health separating these two players.
oh, potential victory is there for a guy like Spinks. I mean, in this situation, Nealon just has no idea where the player can be. He could be anywhere. So much time remaining, he could very easily go to the B side, can go in the A bomb side, and Spinks use the time to his advantage. But at the same time, though, it can be a detriment to time. Syman's Nealon has a very good idea about it. But be playing close by the B bomb side, and this might really pay off. I think now he's about to hear the footsteps. He will definitely hear the usage of the flashbang. And now, actually, wants a smoke, but it's not going to matter. Spinks wins the round, and Tikitakan do get themselves a gun round victory regardless.
Tikitakan, that is such a beautiful play. The fact that they translate around like that, and again, it's Spinks, one of the players that we have really sort of shown right here that has been incredibly strong in terms of getting away with sort of 2Ks, the 3Ks, the clutch plays that he's been delivering. A lot of composure as an in-game leader and doing exactly that once again. Bank is broken for Syman, down to an eco round this time. Real opportunity to start to turn this one into 5-1, extend that lead just a little bit further. Orbit though, good little double stack. Timing could have been awful there, but thankfully Mo does have the preparation. Boost over the top to Tikitakan. Great kill by Spinks. Back to a 4-on-4, and it's the B site where the commit will come.
Oh, chaos though. so good. Does he? He saw the player pull the trigger on Spinks. That's great and all, but holding on to the side becomes a hassle. And yes, he ends up dying. None of his teammates were close enough to try and help him out. But geez, I wonder if Mo somehow would have gotten in position. Is there a chance for Syman to win a round like that? But probably in this case, that's a big no. Norbert remains with just the AK-47 saved, and he knows keeping the AK-47 is a top priority, and even better, gets a frag and Ivan. Very well done here by Syman's Norbert to keep the AK-47, but of course, credit to where credit is due, and it is Tikitakan to secure the round win. Norbert, though, excess damage being inflicted. Tikitakan gotta be careful, though.
Yeah, this is very, very open despite the scoreline here. Tikitakan are making some of these rounds definitely more difficult. Checking those corners needs to be a priority. The way right now that it is setting up, it's a real difficult sort of air about the map already, with the fact that Tikitakan sure are getting some very nice victories, but there's a couple of instances right here that definitely could have changed the course of the game, but they will not care. As long as they're picking up victories, they're absolutely fine. Some beautiful damage done. Naylan and Norbert collaborating for a double, but they're traded back pretty instantly. It's down to a 3-on-3 with only a single line of defense on that B bomb site.
Just the one player right now in the form of chaos to try and stop the incoming advancement. It's going to be incredibly difficult to try and do so, but we'll have to wait and see. Mo, prime position here to have to try and stop someone. If there's no smoke grenade, nothing. Now the bomb plant does come in. Norbert going for a very hefty spray on the side itself. Doesn't really find anything, but now it's time to go for the retake for Syman. Chaos goes down. Norbert and Mo gonna try to get as close as possible to the site here. Norbert could potentially just try and stick the bomb, whereas Mo will just keep a close eye on Monster. But as we know, the boost is incoming, and Mo's got the awareness. Very good kill coming in. Norbert finds his, and now it's time to stick it. Mo needs to get the frag here ASAP, and I think he's just enough done it. Norbert wins another round for Syman. And it will be a victory here for the CT side. Norbert has to come in clutch. It feels like time and time again.
Beautiful. Coming up again, like you say, big on the clutches. Tikitakan this time just about being able to afford a further rebuy. It's a little bit of a difficult one. Players even down onto Galils to afford any sort of economy, but again, this is maybe a bit more of an expected scoreline on the side of Tikitakan here, but look at this. Flames absolutely deletes Mo from existence. That's a couple of sort of point-blank easy shots that he has not been able to hit over the course of the series so far. It's going to be definitely a worrying sign. Luckily, though, Hideo trades at least a frag back, spotting out some info on short as well. They have control of the bomb site for now as Tikitakan is an A-sided commitment. Rotate on the way. KO's fires a couple shots. Players line up. Damage done, but no kill onto Jur. It's still back to a 3-on-3.
How does Jur survive that one? I've got no idea. Nealon, though, with the MP9, the best weapon to try and deal with a low HP Jur. Now I have Norbert coming in position as well. That's great. Norbert, the prime angle to eliminate Red Star. And Ivan, the only man who remains, but he will also be the last to fall. Syman. There we go. They get themselves a round win, but most importantly, they do so with 3 players surviving, so they can finally start building some sort of a bank here in the CT7 overpass, because thus far, it has been pretty difficult for them to get consecutive rounds on the board. Tikitakan, as expected, the T side is looking incredibly solid, but even though the T side's been looking good, even they have run out of money. Will be the good old-fashioned deco. Deco plus eco, you get the deco in Tikitakan. Let's see how successful it can be. I mean, at times, these degos seem to be even scarier than a full, properly invested gun round.
Scary part, right? For a side like Tikitakan, the fact that they can make some sort of round out of a very easily Desert Eagle buy is definitely a scary prospect. I mean, they have got to be careful here on the side of Syman. However, with the way that this one is currently starting to go. Tikitakan are beginning to finally falter under a bit of that early pressure. Kadeo and Mo collaborating for a couple of frags, already getting away with some great damage. Although Red Star turning one of his own. Not that it will make any massive difference. Kill bonus in the back pocket, but nothing else. 5-4. Syman now just a single round away from tying the scoreline here early in the half itself. Making sure that Tikitakan are not going to be running away with the scoreline, at least for now. With the rebuy on its way. More so with Syman still in that weird precipice where, because the round loss bonus is so low, if they lose a round, they will have a reinvestment, but it is going to be a limited factor on that CT side. Tikitakan seems like it will be a bit of a turn of pace. Down to the B site, short control early. No commitment. Great utility usage by Syman to hold them in.
Oh, Kadeo having it a little bit hard to eliminate player Jura there in that position. But also see the investment coming in. Nealon thought he's going to fully commit here, considering what's going on the other side of the map is the push from Norbert and Co. They've cleared out the fountain area. They're getting incredibly close here towards T-spawn as well. Ivan now, just in case, has to keep a close eye on things. He cannot allow Syman to have so much map control. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Because right now they're pincered in. They're going to have to reacquire some of the presence here because now Syman has got the most optimal setup if it does come down to a B-side push.
Up over the top. You're going to be, well, yeah, as expected, spotted out nice and easy. KOs gets away with one onto Iban as well. A 5-on-2 to play. Seems like Tikitakan, they started absolutely brilliantly. Oh, maybe a chance to remain so, but luckily Mo gets away with two of them. Closes off the round. 5-5 here for the side of Syman. 4 rounds in a row here. Well, side of Tikitakan, the unfortunate aspect is no bomb plant, minimal round loss bonus, not enough to afford a buy round. It's going to have to be another eco, so a chance for Syman to at least establish a little bit of a lead on the CT side.
Yeah, this is the best opportunity they have to try and make this one go their way. You know, get a few more rounds that will help them extend the scoreline moving forward. Looks like we do have a bit of a pause here. Probably a technical issue for one of the players. Geez, guys, you need to get some of those better PCs. And if you guys want to get a better PC, why not participate in the giveaway that's being made there by the Esports Bible? Be sure to head on over to the Esports Bible's pinned tweet, and you can get yourself a main gear gaming PC. And maybe you yourself can spin around crazily in T-spawn with all those frames per second and just get yourself a nice little game PC. Get a chance at least to try and win one. And maybe you yourself won't have to face any technical issues in your official matches.
Hopefully that's the case. Some of these players need to get in contact with the lovely people over at Main Gear, it seems. Hopefully, tech pauses are resolved. Seems like a little bit of a keyboard issue there. Hopefully no spillages. We've seen a lot of those over the past few weeks for some reason. Players, yeah, just unfortunately spilling their water, spilling their drinks. Hopefully no major issue this time. But Syman, back to the run of play. Tikitakan, oh, they are some beautiful nades there by Syman. Already 100+ damage inflicted on the Tikitakan player. It's a straight up A-sided rush here. Some decent tags in, but dealt with nice and easy there by Norbert and Mo. And that will be Syman heading into at least a minimal lead position here on their own map pick.
Oh, and Syman has been doing such a great job on these eco rounds as well. I don't recall them being close. I mean, primarily, at least here on Overpass, that is. Because here, whenever there's eco, they've done a tremendous job at eliminating the players. Maybe they lost one individual or two, but that just seems to be the nature of the beast. Syman, very well done thus far. They start to build up that cash flow as well. They can potentially take a few rounds losses and still have enough money to reinvest. That's the great part for a team like Syman now. Mo, though, changing things up. However, the flashbangs do burn in. I'm surprised he still holds that angle. The potential is there for someone to move up very quickly, and yet Mo doesn't want to move his position. Now he'll have to. The smoke grenade comes in. He has to reposition himself, whereas the players of Tikitakan, I'm liking the change. You know, previously, they've just gone for the B side, not necessarily straight up commitments, but just holding close by the B bomb side, more or less negating areas like Fountain as well as Connector. But here, they're actually fighting for some map control. You'll love to see it.
Syman starting to get incredibly comfortable with the way that this BT side is starting to go now. Good angle by Mo as well. Player that we know has been a little hit and miss. Oh, the timing could not be worse there by KOs. Unfortunately, turns round at just the wrong time. Jaw striking the early frag. That will see Tikitakan now seeming to head for an A-sided attack. Flames good return. Full toilet and bathroom control established. A long to follow suit as well. 35 seconds on the clock, though. Right now with no real commitment out of Tikitakan. Oh, that's perfect timing. Spinks, you could see on the other side of the map. That's going to be a B-sided rotate. The bomb on its way. Tikitakan looking like they've just about done enough to get away with the round here. The bomb, though, will be a very interesting factor here, as I believe they might have just about spotted Mo. Into the Molotov he goes. Oh, beautiful tag. No denial of the bomb plant, but a 4-on-2 with some damage inflicted. And a kill out of Mo, but unfortunately, only the one of them.
Oh, but still, that was a lovely shot from Mo. I'm surprised that he connects that. Incredible. I mean, this is just also amazing thing about Mo. A player, he wins the major, the magnum opus for any player in his Counter-Strike career, takes a retirement, and rightfully so, and then comes back to play some more Counter-Strike, and whilst playing with these youngsters, is regarded as the best player in the roster. That is unbelievable that he has this capability of still bouncing back, playing to a high level, and of course, putting in the fragging numbers. Really great stuff to see Mo pop off here, and Norbert, though, I'm maybe as sneaky as he might be, but Norbert is very much aware of the incoming push. In fact, so much so, kneeling. Peeks out to get that frag. Early connector presence for Syman.
Look at this as well. Confident enough for Norbert to take a little bit of a morning stroll. Through connector he goes, establishing a lot of information for his side. Tikitakan on their way to the A side yet again, but look at this read from Syman. They are so aware of what is to come right now. There should not be any chance here that Tikitakan can break open this bomb site. So over the top, maybe not to be established actually. They've got to be very careful. Gap in the smoke though, that is perfect. Whoever threw that smoke down for Tikitakan just lost themselves a couple of players' lives as Spinks, last man alive, falls to the grave. 7-6. Syman back in the lead and keeping his first half nice and competitive here. Tikitakan, though, what do they do? It's been a couple of rough rounds for them here. Another tech pause on the way. This time called out, as far as I can tell, by Syman, so hopefully all is good. Seems like KO's having a little bit of an issue, but neither Tikitakan will want to falter under the pressure here as well. Speaking of pressure, Vez have some of it. They've lost on their first map of Inferno. Comes down to Nuke. See what they can do, but the Polish Derby again, it went into overtime in that first map. You said it was going to be close. It definitely was.
I mean, that's just how it is. Whenever the Poles play against each other, it always seems to be such a close game. I think it might be a little bit different with some of the older generation. Like, for example, the Honorous games. I wouldn't necessarily call them being very close with some of the other Polish players. I guess it just comes down to, having, players like Taz as well as Neo that are more attuned to playing, the higher level of CS that necessarily haven't made the transition over to this lower caliber of Counter-Strike and it doesn't feel like their games are that close. But you know, the youngsters, they're always so close. And here, incoming push on the B-bomb site. Tikitakan moving as close as they can, but now it's time to take over the bomb site itself. Meanwhile, Kadeo yet to reveal his position. He ends up dying. Kneeling, good response. Make sure that the bomb plant doesn't go down. And now he holds on to the site just a little bit longer for Norbert to chime in. But now it's all up to Norbert to try and win the round.
They know exactly the position of this final player, surely. I'm pretty aware that they at least spotted him out in heaven, but with the switch into the AK there for Norbert, he has an opportunity to maybe he'll counter the round here. Expects them to rotate, but that is not the case here. Oh, the timing could not be worse. Red Star just about makes it across the left side of the site. Bomb will now go down, realizing, of course, that it is the B-bomb site. Red Star is tagged. Maybe there is a chance to result this into a 2 or 1 versus 2. Has a second smoke in the arsenal as well here. If he drops that smoke on the site, might even be worth just going for the full commit of a ninja defuse. The boost will come up though, and I don't think they're aware of it. Of course they're not. Tikitakan, very nice victory. 7-7 on the board and tied up going into round number 15.
Really not bad for a team like Tikitakan to get themselves to 7 rounds on a T set of overpass, a map they don't really play that often. I'd say it's a good run of form, and considering there's only one more round remaining in the first half, I mean, this can go either way. The 8-7 potentially be here for Syman, could potentially be here for Tikitakan. We'll have to wait and see. Early Molotov being deployed. Jura and Flames will not go in for the commitment just yet. They'll wait for the Molotov to be extinguished, and now they're beginning to move in. Mo, however, repositioning himself and abandoning their former positions very rapidly, as they're expecting a quick advancement from Tikitakan, and Neelan definitely did not expect that one.
Beautiful. And like Tikitakan might be on their way to potentially finding themselves a very good first half here. One liability that we can maybe look at is the fact that it has not been a dominant T side from Tikitakan. We know they're available and capable of getting plenty of rounds here. Mo just about escapes as well. Comes out with his life. Spinks trying to challenge Kadeo, not this time. Able to get away with a very nice kill. The flank by Norbert, absolutely perfect. Gets away with at least one of the kills. A tag onto Flames as well. They've essentially pinned him down. He has no idea of the aggro push here. Norbert doing so much damage. Leaves Ivan down into a 1 versus 3. 14 health on the board. Mo getting very aggressive. He pretty much does a ring around the rosy here, and not expected whatsoever, but oh, the timing for Ivan. So unfortunate. Doesn't spot Mo heading around the back lines of long, but with 17 seconds, round is gone. Syman will get 8 and 7, at least going into the second half with a 1-round advantage.
Though, again, just a 1-round advantage doesn't really matter too much, I'd say. I'd say it makes a lot more impact to get a scoreline that's, say, 9-6, or even more so, 8-10-5. And 8-7, it's good for both squads, I'd say. Syman edging it out barely, but I think this has the way it should have played out. Syman, not too shabby here on the CD side. We'll see how they can play on the T side, because, again, I have seen Tikitakan play on the CD side. They ended up struggling just a little bit there on a map like Mirage, and I wonder if the same storyline will repeat here. Right now, full-on careful investment from Tikitakan. Not a single player investing in a smoke, and maybe some HE grenades, a CZ, or even a defuse kit. Just a straight-up armor commitment, and I think I know why. They're expecting a very simple round from Syman, and they're oh so right about it.
Something that Tikitakan we know have consistently failed upon is the second pistol round of the game itself, but hopefully this time maybe there is a thorn in the side, but Kadeo and Mo get away with 2, but Spinks, the man himself, the player that really has been the highlight of the Tikitakan sort of game overall, looking to do exactly the same again. A 3K under his name so far. There is a flank on the way, something that I believe Syman are very aware of now as Kadeo goes for the push, gets away with 2. This man on a Glock, he is actually terrifying. Isolates during a 1v2. No defuse kit, no smoke. It'll be a very tough round to win as he tries to tap out the defuse. A simple finish there by Syman.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Kadeo seems to have, I mean, even here on a map like Overpass, he's been incredibly silent. Incredibly so. But now, out of nowhere, he comes in huge in the pistol round. 3 kills being picked up. And basically wins the round. Syman, the pistol round goes their way. Very good start for them. Not so much for Tikitakan, though. But considering this is CT side, Overpass, current meta, for Spy it is. Pistols for the majority of the players, but Spinks has the FAMAS at play. Alrighty then, with the FAMAS now being deployed. See how successful it's gonna be right now. As a problem, even so many players to find actually gets the one on Mo. They do peek him out, and eventually the double peek is just a little bit too strong, but you can see some damage being dealt on the T side, and around like this, ooh, they have to be careful. Viewer gets himself too. Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. This is why we have to be so careful, because these pistols can be so dangerous. Red Star using a lot of HP right now, but Spinks responds with a FAMAS. Now it's all up to Nealon.
Tikitakan getting away with the force buy around here. Scary how these rounds can actually play out. The fact that Tikitakan looking so good right here. Nail it. To the 1v2. I'm pretty sure he did spot the player, but the push was perfect. Flames reads it like a buck. 9-8. Tikitakan straight back on the pedestal. Straight back to winning ways, and Syman, well, their money is gone. It is down to a force buy for them. As Tikitakan, a chance to not just tie the scoreline, but maybe take the lead here on Overpass as well.
Yeah, that's probably one of the opportunities here for Tikitakan is if they get this round on the board 9-9, and then the next one would have to be the simplest of ecos here for Syman. Oh boy. I mean, it just goes to show those pistols here can be so deadly, at times even more deadly than the real rifles at play. Even so, Tikitakan, they might have won the previous round, but Syman, a force buy of their own with the Deagles. Do you expect to see some shenanigans early on here? Flames, gets himself the 2. Thought he will be overwhelmed in that position, but apparently Tikitakan are doing an incredibly great job at dealing with the players. So much so, in fact, they haven't lost a single. Okay, one goes down eventually, but overall, a clean round for Tikitakan, making it 9-9.
Absolutely perfect there from Tikitakan. Casualty, especially when you need to build economy as a CT side, is great. During that, right now we are seeing a solid round run spree by Tikitakan. Should be a further victory coming on the way here, and 10-9, a very big opportunity. Syman. Full block eco, trying to maybe overwhelm a couple of these players, and well, at least get away with a refrag onto Red Star. Nobody even picking up one of his own as well, nearly a second onto Dure as well, but unfortunately not the case this time. But Tikitakan into the lead they go. This game now getting incredibly close. Syman onto their first buy round of the T side, but Tikitakan, they respond with a double AWP setup. Maybe not as sure of their CT setups on a map like Overpass. What's a way to really put some confidence in the side? Double AWP. I like the move there from Tikitakan.
Yeah, I mean, double up setup has been something they've tried on the CT7 Mirage, but I can't say it was too successful. At times, you will have a Red Star picking up a few kills, but I can't say that was always a winning formula for Tikitakan, but we'll see. Maybe it's a bit different here in Overpass. It is, however, good start. Chaos losing a big chunk of his health, and he's a rifler. That is quite the impactful damage. Whereas Chaos, you know, he's still lingering around here. Even so, he continues to fight for some map presence, even though he's a low HP player, and he's the only player, in fact, doing so.
Yeah, this one's very interesting here. KO's, he's been sort of sent in as this sort of bit of a lurker player, like you say. This might actually have a great effect, especially with the B bomb site push on its way. KO's does get away with a kill at least. Now they're going to somewhat hold the push for a sweet second, see if they can work out some further info from Tikitakan players as KO's. Surprising that he hasn't been yet flanked, although Spinks, there we go, seeming to do what is necessary. And just look at the position of Ivan here. The fact that he will never be expected, although, oh dear, Ivan, no, he just about gets away with it though. Takes out Naylan, Durin there for a kill as well, leaving Mo isolated. Well, that is absolutely perfect. Tikitakan, they get maybe a little bit outplayed by KO's, but the rest of the round falls apart for Syman.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing. Even though you have a T player in the prime position, it's still not enough to win that round. I mean, imagine if Ivan ends up dying in that position, I'd suddenly say the chances of Syman winning that round increase drastically, but him dying also means that the round ends up being lost. Tikitakan looking pretty good here on the CD side of Overpass. They've managed to win 4 rounds in a row, and the potential is there to get themselves 5. Syman reinvesting in this one. It will be some pistols. It will be an AK-47 in the hands of Mo. Interestingly enough, Mo has actually gone for the straight up force buy, whereas the other players are going for a bit of a partial investment. I suppose Mo is also looking at this. We got a bomb plant, maximum lose money bonus. The potential is there to reinvest into another AK-47, but not an AWP, which is something you want to see in the hands of Mo.
It's one of those weapons that, especially when Tikitakan have shown signs and shown sort of eagerness to actually invest into a double AWP side, there is definitely a liability if Mo does not have an AWP out on the T side here. So, going to be a very interesting round to say the least. Red Star already going to be putting up some sort of fence from inside of connector, but Naylan says no to that one already. Isolates the first player, maybe a weapon to be collected as well. That is perfect. An M4 put into the inventory of Syman here. They will be committing more toward the A side. Smoke over the top by Naylan, providing a little bit of a potential fake. They try and maybe isolate short positions here. Ivan, though, already taken out. Good first kill, but sure with the response. Not for long, though, as Kadeo. There you have it. Syman, a little bit of a half buy, seems to work out in their favor.
Oh, and that was so swift as well. So quick to take over the bomb site. Just a few seconds, and the CT players are gone. Syman, even in a round like this, can potentially be a dangerous opponent, which Tikitakan will now be 100% aware of in the coming rounds. Flames, though, keep trying to go, but this one goes down eventually, and it is 10-11. Syman, very nice way to kick things off here, finally getting themselves a round win, and you can see that was a pretty impactful round to win. Tikitakan have just enough money to reinvest here. They have some accumulated money in the previous rounds, but in a world where they end up losing this one, that is when Syman, a great opportunity to put the opponents on an eco and potentially get themselves another round win, but that's a hypothetical. We first need to see how plays out here in round 22. Ivan with the AWP will not find anything just yet. There's the early Molotov in the connector position, and well, that's the thing as well. Whenever you're an operating connector, you need to have someone holding your backline, and that's going to be a Red Star in that position, but the two players decided to change things up a little bit and going to play a bit more safe.
The right way to play this one right now. Tikitakan on the verge of allowing Syman to also take the lead here on this map. Economy is at an all-time low here for Tikitakan, so losing this round results in Syman putting them on an eco. Opportunity for them to at least take 12-11. Oh, Ivan. Massive damage already in there. Flashbang into toilet. KO's gets away with the first. Spots out Ivan on his retreat. Even with 10 points of health, he's still looking to be that entry fragger there. A nade over the top. Minimal damage taken. Syman realizing now that it might just be their main objective. Slow down a little bit here. Maybe even considering a bit of a rotate. Spinks is... Oh, Spinks. His position. Absolutely perfect. Takes out Norbert. Might just send Syman back to the A side.
And maybe even for the better. Right now, the players from Tikitakan are finally making the rotation over to the A bomb site. Syman, though, will have the edge, but Ivan misses the shot. That's a problem. Hideo does go down. Eventually, Ivan, good for the tag. Jumps up. Very well played. And Ivan ends up dying in that position. Now the utility reigns in, and Syman got a very good site to hold on.
Mo catches flames on the edge of the smoke as well. Every single player committing for a retake through the garbage and bank options. 50 health across the Syman side. Flashbang is perfect though as they isolate the first. I think they just about know where Spinks is as well. No time on the board. No matter who dies here, it will not affect the outcome of the round. And Syman, they do exactly what is necessary. 11 rounds to find, break the economy of Tikitakan. Nearly even take out Spinks there, but we'll get the kill eventually. But Syman won't care. They tie the scoreline, they break the economy, and the chance to even take the lead back on their own map pick.
Absolutely. This is the best chance they have. And, yeah, Spinks manages to save the AK-47. Jur has some residual cash to reinvest into an M44. But overall, the other players, I mean, they're bare naked. Making them incredibly easy to kill. But we'll see how successful the two rifles are. Syman should be more than aware of the incoming investment, or shall I say lack thereof. And Jur, though, that's the type of duel you don't want to give away for free. Jur wins that one, and the potential is there to recover a weapon, but Norbert sees the head. Is he even spotted? Nope. Norbert still gets the frag, though. Spinks eliminated, but 47 still in the hands of Tikitakan. Oh, Red Star, this is perfect. With the USP, he can even get himself an op. That's how prime and well-armed he is, but no, that's not enough. And Syman still alive in this round, but it is getting dangerously close as we're down to a 2v2.
Mo being tagged up, it will make his AWP look a little bit more tentative. Luckily, the health of Joe and Ivan both incredibly low. There is still a real opportunity here to get away with the victory on the side of Syman, but Hideo, the vital aspect, like you say, one of the players that hasn't been as talkative as he was on Mirage. See what he can do. Then in as a solo player here into the B site. Not even too sure why he's been sent in like that there. Mo finished off by Ivan. And a very nice round for Tikitakan. It seems like Syman in the vital areas of the round just fell apart there, where it definitely was not supposed to. So lead restored by Tikitakan.
Yeah, that's the big problem for a team like Syman. They ended up losing those engagements, and suddenly the players that started off the round with just a few USBs and a few rifles were now fully armed and dangerous. Syman, if anything, they're the ones that allowed Tikitakan to prosper in that round. That should not have gone their way whatsoever. Oh, Syman, big mistake. It cost him dearly. And so, if it hasn't already, in fact, 13-11 is looking rather likely here, because the players of Syman mean the investment is rather minimal. The AK-47 here and Norbert's deal with the armor. That's about it. We're gonna look for some opening frags, though the potential is there, but Nealon, a little bit unlucky. His teammate should have gone just a little bit more to the right-hand side. There's that early kill here for a team like Syman, but now Tikitakan just ready and waiting.
One thing Syman do have is maybe a little bit of info on the position of, let's say, Flames inside of Toxic, but spray through the smoke. Little bit of damage inflicted, nothing massive though, seeming like it might be a little bit of a fake out there by Syman here, as they will start to make their endeavor up toward the A bomb site. Through connector they go, up through short. Time is, I wouldn't say minimal, but definitely with a pistol play like this, you want to be leaving yourselves plenty of time. And well, Ivan, only good for the one red star providing support, but doesn't live to tell the tale. Oh, that bomb plant, incredibly risky though. KOs, no, not this time. Gets away with it just about. And now you can see exactly like the previous round, the losing side that should have taken the defeat and now armed to the teeth and ready to fight for the afterplant.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad for Tikitakan. Spinks ends up dying as well, leaving it all up to Flames. And he's still going for this one. He has no kit. He has 3 players to find. What is he doing? Flames finally will consider the back away because he knows Flames down is impossible. But he's dealing excess damage, but that simply won't be enough. Syman Gaming, they respond with their own shot investment victory. Oh no. And this is pretty bad for Tikitakan.
Yeah.
The players are really running low on money. They will go for the force buy here. It's good that players like Ivan have just enough for the up. With the F4, but the other players, they're going to be streaming for cash. It's again pistols for the rest.
Still a buy round that definitely could play some sort of part here in this round, but yeah, it is a very lackluster investment right now. Ivan really going to be the player that needs to be relied upon by Tikitakan here. Still, short control, looking to be established. Flames and Spinks. My, oh my, double kill found. Now the one thing for Syman, no, maybe not even the case. I was going to say they need to get away with the AKs in the connector position, make sure that Tikitakan can't collect them. But damn, who even cares at this point? Tikitakan 5-on-2. It's another force buy victory, it seems. Tikitakan are not slowing down here.
Oh, and of all the rounds, it has to be another one with just such a poor investment from Tikitakan that they managed to scrape the win with. Maybe we'll have to see. Maybe Norbert. Oh, nope, not gonna happen. Yeah, that one. And Mo, I mean, he knows. He knows the round's lost. He's better off keeping the AWP for the next round, trying to survive somehow. But this is a scary scenario. Rounds being traded back and forth means that neither team really has a good grasp on economy, so Syman might be forced to go with the purchase. I mean, if Mo especially saves the AWP now, and he keeps the $3,000, he will have enough to give an AK-47 for his teammate, but this is a scary scenario. Tikitakan, 13 rounds for them. This is getting incredibly close, incredibly dangerous, I'd even say. Jure, as they begin to move in the T-spot to try and clear out the player there, they'll be in for a bit of a nasty surprise. Or maybe Ivan's going to be that player. Mo gets the one, but of course he's not aware of the players trying to surround him, trying to kill him, and Mo will not survive to lift the tail. And it will be 13-12. Syman's economy is in a dire strait. So what will they do? Something tells me, yep, force buy it is.
There we go. Rifles being dropped out. AK given up to nailing the rest into pistols. It is going to be a force buy. Not a particularly great one, but we've seen sort of 2 or 3 rounds in a row here with very bad buys. And oh, this is a good idea, actually. Make a little bit of a boost out there. Nice and early. See if they can get Mo an early frag. But this time, absolutely nothing presented by the side of Tikitakan. They are not wanting to give anything. In terms of info, that's perfect. Boost will be now dismantled. So that is excellent for Tikitakan. No early deaths. No real info gathered either. But they've at least understood, realized and worked out now what the buy is. But really, is this the game we're playing right now? Back and forward force buy around. Syman, they've got a 2-man advantage already and a weapon recovered.
Oh, this is just going to be a scenario where Syman respawn with a round win of their own, isn't it? I mean, how have the tables turned? Red Star in the restroom. Just keeping a close eye on things. I mean, he has to check 2 angles at the same time, making it incredibly difficult. But Spinks also losing just a little bit of his health. Now they begin to move in here. Syman. Red Star, though. Oh, a perfect time to spot out the one. Should get the kill on Neil, and there we going down and...
13 seconds, Spinks. Oh, Spinks gets away with a double. They line up for him. Oh, but no. There it is. Flames gets away with the double. 14 for Tikitakan. That is absolutely insane right now as Tikitakan. Oh my lord. Looks like a round where Syman might just grab victory. But not this time. DT side up to 14 rounds here. As Syman. Oh, what do they do at this point? Money is gone. Tikitakan round 15 might just be on its way. The heroics of Flames and Spinks might have just gotten Tikitakan another win on Overpass potentially. Absolutely crazy here, Syman. What is this? Syman. Force buy. As expected. Pistols out on the borders. Well, it's going to be a faster play up toward the B side for Syman here. It's going to be a brute force attack. Flames, though, responds with a triple. This man is not slowing down, and neither is the round score for Tikitakan. They're on their way up to 15 as they break the bank of the Syman side yet again. At point for them here, Tikitakan. 15 to 12. Low buy to come. Syman on their way up to a very distasteful third and final map, it seems. Inferno will have to be played by the looks of things to decide who actually takes a victory here in this series. One round remaining for Tikitakan. It is Inferno. Will be on the way. We'll see how it does pay off, though, because Tikitakan right now, very stacked A-side approach. Going to be going for a very fast B-side attack here for the side of Syman. Already looking to take over the approach, but a 5-on-5 B-side retake. Maybe Syman have enough in the artillery here. Oh, Mo. Finding himself one of the frags, shuts off connector door, gets away with a rifle as well. That bomb does go down, Red Star. Trying to bait the angle for the T side to maybe take a shot. But Mo, down to 1 health, but takes away the frag. The flank on its way, though. This could be massive.
That's perfect. In fact, he gets himself too, and I think Tikitakan has done it. Lots of Mo remains, but the dunk is too much. 16 to 12 it is. Tikitakan. They scrape by with the victory. Some mistakes being made by the side of Syman, and that means we're going to a third match.
Screaming, new star! But like Vadic, I couldn't give 2 fucks. A cockslap, I hate his face so hard, I need a new job. Born an ass, so it was not my choice. Spitfire, deaf bitches wanna fuck my voice. The music starts, turn it off like fuck that noise. Puts a stick like fish, so I guess I fuck that koi. Hitting my pipes, then the blue man group. Cause I'm doing this shit, don't mean you can't too. Strap at the gap like Cool Hand Luke. Fuck the hairy Asian bitch with it, push it like a Fu Manchu. Bitch, I'll climb a ladder with no hands. Came on your bitch's face, she looking like a snowman. Yeah, I'm living the future, you got no plan. Roll my blunts fucking fatter than Roseanne. me. Crew brain dead, we looking like a horde of zombies. Mighty Morphin, bitch, I got that fucking sword in on me. Buck shots, give me the bottle, bitch, you're pouring on me. Can't comprehend what's going on, I'm too gone. This ain't my face, bitch, this ugly face is glued on. Bought a 3-star off a fucking Groupon. I'm a broke kid running game with no shoes on. I don't rap and smack my dick on the mic. Still 500 tracks of me ripping up pipes. Motherfucker, I'm sick on the mic. Get a DV revive when they get spun on some white. Go rougher than bong hits with no water. How the fuck you worship a book with no author? Killing so much rappers, bitch, this is a slaughter. Angon doesn't tell these daddies to hide their fucking daughters. Little bitch, yeah, that's you. Heard you got hooked up a little bit of fame, well, kid, I got some bad news. You fly like a plane, I'll crash you. Run your motor mouth, bitch, I'll smack you. I go ape shit on your whack you. Throw my shit, pick up my chest like a baboon. What you want, a black Jew that rap scenes and acts too? Fuck that gay shit, pass through, and y'all facts bigger than statues. School hit, this my classroom, but your mixtape shit in the bathroom. Fuck y'all and y'all values. Check a vodka, pop a volume. Down, dude, Illuminati. Ratchet's here to pollute your mind frame, to lose your psychic. Who can I think? Every day talking to the music I make, but losing I think. You can kindly suck my dick till shoot the slime me or Brew can fight me. Coming out your bitch with my fresh rare case, you can buy my Nike. You better than me, bitch, that's unlikely. Are you psycho? I might be slightly better picture for the future, so I might decide me. But I feel like I got bitch, I'm Bruce Almighty. I need a love about me, my mind is spreading. Underground bitch, so it's time for writing. When independent shit, no time for signing. For your writing, bitch, I couldn't give a fuck if you like me. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed, I could use a hit. Goddamn, a bitch, trying to get a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. You a psycho? Fuck you, bitch, I know. Where the fuck did my mind go? I'm on a tightrope with a blindfold. Running main stage, you a sideshow. Bitch, you ain't big shit, you a silo. I'm thinking I got on script with a typo. You won't use, stop and recycle. Oh my god, grab your Bible. Throw all your friends and rivals. That's here when it's coming with a title. Bitch, I've been doing all the shit with my eyes closed. Never ever leaving with a nightfall. Then I'm dancing on the corpse, so prideful. Now I'm a idol, it's survival. Fuck beast, motherfucker, I'm primal. I know, I embrace the hate. Kill motherfuckers, I erase the face. And I wake and bake, cause I hate today. Screaming fucking super earth, bitch, I hate this place. He's a waste of space. Cut out mundane and plain. I've been sensitive to race with a razor blade. Fill a bucket full of blood as I drain your veins. Can contain insane. You gotta train your brain. If you're aiming at the fame, you gotta change your lane. Play the game. If I hit a one bitch, then you smack his fucking face with a plate of steak. Gotta cake the snakes. I'm a hungry motherfucker finna take the cake. And a super porty bitch, so stay awake. Rappers gonna direct fly to the top for your place on stage. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed, I could use a hit. Goddamn, a bitch trying to get a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Got lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Got lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. Fuck, who is this? I think I'm losing it. Where the weed, I could use a hit. Goddamn, a bitch trying to get a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. Lunatic, got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Got lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Got lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. I'm a lunatic. Got lunatic. Goddamn, I'm a lunatic. Bitch, I'm a fuck. Hope you understand. Fuck is the plan. Got a blunt in my hand. Got a bomb like Japan. I hope you understand. Fuck I'm the man. You don't understand. Throw up your hand. I hope you understand. What, bitch? domestic violence. Shit on the track and I wreck the silence. Getting booty with a band of pirates. I'm a grown ass man, but I act so childish. Got a thick verse with a blood in my mouth. How about some black hers when I'm talking about? As soon as I arrive, bitch, I'm walking back out. If you wanna talk shit, keep my name out your mouth, bitch. What the fuck would you want me to talk about? With your shit, cash in and ball now. Fuck that, that's the shit that I laugh about. Smoke up, don't pass in her bucket. Bitch, stab or break you like a bitter shell. Deliver this message to Dragon, tell him kill himself. Hot box a hollow tree with some killer elves. Fuck a label independent, I'ma keep it well.
Hope you understand.
Fuck is the plan? Got a blunt in my hand. Got bomb like Japan. Hope you understand. Fuck in the man. You don't understand. Hold your hand. Hope you understand. Fucking all black, come Darth Vader. Swinging my dick like a fucking lightsaber. Pussy ass rapper, got him shaking like a vibrator. Killer than an ice skater, skating on a skyscraper. Mindset of a mental bitch that been cut loose. Kill a faggot with another doing kung fu. Shorty bitch with super soaker full of cum juice. And if you hate on me, then fuck you. Get it hotter than the Middle East. I run a major bitch and juices in the little league. Your granny's gonna find your body in a little creek. Hit a blunt, hit a bitch, then I hit the beat. Pockets on hell and kill on you, never speak. Smoking weed in public, crack never ever tweaks. Squeaky clean weed on me, but I never reek. The first is freak, hot as hell, bitch, you ain't deep.
Hope you understand.
I hope you understand. Fuck is the plan? Got a blunt in my hand. Got bomb like Japan. Hope you understand. Fuck in the man. You don't understand. Hold your hand. Hope you understand. Fuck is the plan? Got a blunt in my hand. Got bomb like Japan. Hope you understand. Fuck in the man. You don't understand. Hold your hand. Hope you understand. Hope you understand. Hope you understand. Don't worry about me, bitch, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, hoe. Don't worry about me, bitch, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, hoe. Better get this bitch like it's motherfucking tired of me. They get it in my head before my multiple lobotomies. I burned out and ready when you better got some monster trip that got my own ball rolling and nobody stopping me. Spit the raw shit, my saliva must be hot as the rapid fabricated. Just so hard enough to see the seam started from the fucking bottom, hard enough to say the least. So I'm smoking weed, brushing off these faggots, hate me. Radic, why do you wanna do this? Fucking bitch because I love music. To hate me cause I'm not a dumb bitch. Brainwashed like a trained dog with a fucking chain on my neck. No cage on my head, my patience is left. Underground bitch, so I say that I'm dead. All the way to kill this crazy motherfucking kid. Shoot me in the face and stab a fucking snake in my chest. Don't worry about me, bitch, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, hoe. Don't worry about me, bitch, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, hoe. Fuck this 9 to 5 shit, it's eating me alive. I'm working away my life fast, sick about a ride. Got no weed up in my pipe, no money to get by. Someone shot me alive, fuck, I feel like I could die. My limits at the sky, waving at the game by. These pussy rappers are coming out, talentless and dry. They sell you their lies, bullshit, while you're not your head to buy. And a buy, they don't even gotta try. Here's a flash and here's a little flicker. Picture a glass, a picture with a little bit of liquor. Put it through your kids, don't let that better mix. So they're like a river in your liver. Can they kill her? Are you feeling richer or sicker? Bitch, watch me like my switcher. Watch me with my Richard, now I'm sticking in your sister. Disaster to the system, I'm a you with some wisdom. So listen, bitch, before you become a victim of the prison. Don't worry about me, bitch, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, hoe. Don't worry about me, bitch, bitch. Don't worry about me. I'm smoking my weed, bitch. So don't worry about me, hoe. You blind fuckers can't see through the fog. You need to evolve, cause you're fucking crazy if you believe in a God. He's beside, so is every other false. I have a claim title with a Bible, it's clearly a fraud. Every other motherfucker in the world is flawed, but they still get appalled when they see me as odd. But you know that I'm raw, I just needed the thought. I'm the motherfucking shit from my knees to my jaw. Fucking shit ran and sick of being patient. I can take it, wake it, bake it, make it beats up in my bitch. So will I ever fucking make it underrated with no payment and his blade days hated all the shit that I.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the third and final map of the series. It is Inferno, the map pick, well, of the decider. Been left up to the final draw here of the series. Down to Inferno to decide the winner between Syman.
In position to just close things out and not like overpass, but they just ended up losing, I'd say, too many Sailor rounds. But on the second half, they lost 2 or so force buys. They lost against that scenario where they were in the 5v3 as well. Those are the type of rounds Syman should have won their way, and that could have very easily been the 2-0 for them.
Oh, 100%. The way that they lost overpass there was a very scrappy, very amateur sort of way there. Especially for a map that did definitely favor Syman on the stats, a map that really started out, sure, very close. Tikitakan did have a great lead. But then, like you say, the fact that they lost so many of those scrappy type buy rounds, it's a very amateur. And like you say, the fact that Tikitakan are able to convert such a victory definitely gives them edge here on Inferno. And well, look at Inferno. Tikitakan played it once, a 22-19 victory over Crazy. Double overtime was needed. Whereas Syman, they did beat Tikitakan, the, let's say, changed roster of Tikitakan, with the likes of the entire different squad in the Sushan, Palmy, Palm 1, Kyrie in there. So we'll see how it goes, but it was 16-14. But Mo, pistol round to start. Early entry as Syman will begin on the CT side here.
Cadero trying to line up the players, but it's incredibly difficult. In the pit, he goes down, and Tikitakan have the site. Now it's time to play the post plant in here. They got some very good positionings. You have the player in the site, you have the player in the apartments, and you have a guy in pit. Almost the perfect combination here for a team like Tikitakan. But right now, Norbert, oh, he's in for a nasty surprise. The player is blocking him. It can't move an inch forward. Chaos goes down, and Tikitakan, they win the round. I'll also say this. I mean, yes, they managed to scrape by with a victory there, Tikitakan, against a team like Crazy, but at one point in the first half, they were down 11-4. Crazy were in a great position to just close things out, yet they couldn't. So Tikitakan showed resilience, being able to pull off that comeback and still close it out in overtime.
Perfect for Tikitakan to mentally have, like you say, the edge on this one. Well, with a force buy round out of Syman. So far, so good. Mo going to be the first player to fall. Will be giving Tikitakan bit of an early advantage in this position already. Losing the pistol round, pretty much expected. Take that investment. Look at the rest of Tikitakan, though. It's double stacking Boiler. Norbert, timing might just pay for a... With one, but the timing, no, could not put it to use. Seconds right around on the board.
I wonder how that could have played out if the player actually go in for the swift boost there. Norbert finds the kill, then you have the boost. Of course, it's such a double peak. I'd say Syman have a pretty good chance of getting a few more kills there in bracket. But it is what it is. The force buy does not go the way of Syman. It's a victory for Tikitakan not being invested. Some utility as well. Love to see that. Big fan of, you know, the HE grenades being deployed, the flashbangs as well. This is
something I really first and foremost. There are the nades. Oh, and respawn. It's a battle of grenades, in fact. But all in all, Tikitakan. There's only one player that ends up, but it will be a victory regardless.
Beautiful. Tikitakan 3-0 on the board. Syman now into their first buy round. Interestingly, Mo. No AWP, this time into the M4s instead. Interestingly enough, just really players loving to spill their drinks. Add that one on to the count. That's probably 5 or 6 now. But Tikitakan, speaking of 5 or 6, being a significantly weaker one. No AWP for Mo, as I said. Utility fairly weak as well if you look at players like Kadeo, like KOs, Mo in there as well. Tikitakan do have though, at least inflicted nice and early onto Spinks. Norbert takes Syman, great start, but Flames responds with one of his own, and it's down to the B side.
Because now the players, oh, this is interesting. Flames has sneaked past through, but he's been spotted. That's a big problem, or is it though? I've been good frag being picked up on Kadeo. Right now, the A-bomb serve it, and Tikitakan almost just 1 kill away from securing the victory here in this round, but even so, it doesn't look like Tikitakan will have the 4-0 start. Very interesting round here right now, as we saw the commitment there from Tikitakan, but it was all part of an elaborate ruse to still commit on the A-bomb side. And it's nice to see that he's got the kit, but the crossfire setup is there, so Ivan, prime position, sees the shadow, pulls the trigger, and wins the round.
Blue Spinks in there, but that is a worthy price to pay. Tikitakan, 4 rounds on the board, 5 looking likely. Will have to be a further eco round from Syman here. A couple of players very slow off the mark on that CT side, so it is going to be, well, increasingly difficult for the side of Syman to really get a good start here on this one. Nevertheless, see what they can bring to the table with the full pistol round on the way. It's KOs that takes a little bit of an early tag. Norbert, nice entry. Gets away with an AK, does have Kevlar to play with as well. So that's a great little start to the round. A rifle now equipped into the hands of Syman. Tikitakan again. They play a little bit of a default approach in this round. Lose a player on the A side. Seems like they should be committing to B for the rest of the round.
We'll see if it is the case, though. Tikitakan not really aware of the amount of players that could pose a threat on the B-bomb side. Thus, committing to this part of the map is always a very big risk to take. But if you have your utilities deployed, the smoke grenades, the flashbangs, as well as the Molotovs, that does make it easier. Even so, Flames clears out the angle on the coffins, goes for a bit of a tap. Doesn't really get anything because of it. Not a really big fan of Tikitakan splitting the forces like this, because in such a split scenario, if you overwhelm one part of the offense, the other one would be easy pickings here for Syman. But now they're getting a few players here over brackets. Mo and Kadeo still holding their positions, not giving it up that easily. You have to commit right here, right now here, Tikitakan. They're wasting valuable time right now. Mo finds himself one, and Ivan gets the frag in Kadeo, and suddenly they got a good chance at winning this one.
A player top of the B bomb site, but Spink. No, that's perfect. Time is ticking, but bomb should go down. It's a great return by Norbert, though. 2-on-2 is definitely smokes there as well. 2 deployed. Molotov is good enough. They are left with a single flashbang. Now, luckily, boost is good, but red now by Tikitakan. They know exactly where these final 2 players are coming from. Norbert, though, good for 1, but it's down Oh, sorry, nailing good for one, but it is down to Norbert. Time is gone. Round will follow suit. Some great damage by Syman, but not a victory this time. Ivan, doesn't even lose his life yet. The penalty will die to the bomb blast, of course, but so does Norbert. 5-0, Tikitakan, clean start. Rebuy to come from Syman, but they've got to start picking up those rounds.
Oh, that's always so scary whenever you're playing a slow round. In this case, Tikitakan demonstrates as why. There's that much of a quarrel with it. The problem is, though, is that you still have no presence over brackets. If you had presence over brackets and then you commit, fair enough. That's good, but you have no idea how many players are stationed there. In a world where Kadeo also wins that engagement, that's extra time being wasted, the bomb needs to be retrieved, and then they can't go brackets. They again have to go for the apartments, and they have to waste valuable seconds. So Tikitakan very easily lost a round like that, but here, it's a good start. Kadeo gets his first, maybe the first of many.
What we're hoping right now. Kadeo showed a very good arsenal on Mirage, and a little quiet on note. Flames will find a trade, but still the flash is good enough right now as KOs gets away with on both Spinks and Flames here on that B bomb site. Plant cannot yet be committed to. Smoke down to at least give Flames a little bit more of a line of defense to play with, but cannot afford to go too aggressive here. Oh, but this is actually a great sell of the round here by Tikitakan. They think right now that it might be a little bit of an A rotate, but that is definitely not the case. Bomb goes down on the B side. Thankful though for Syman. They've got some
utility being deployed. You're absolutely right about it. And now Flames needs to go for the engagement. Spinks still finds himself. Oh, three! Three for Spinks and victory for Tikitakan. What a run from him. Goes for the lengthy spray and CT spot. Ends it all with a tap. Boom.
wow. What a round from Spinks. Again, it's this man. We keep highlighting him as a player to really look out for. He is definitely one of those dark horses on the side of Tikitakan, and more so in the scene itself right now. A player that has consistently started to put up those numbers over the last couple of weeks, and wow, he will continue to do the same again. In the 6th, though, it's August the 6th, where that $1 million or €1 million prize website. Make sure you go over to @the-esports-bible on Twitter. Check out their pin tweet. Tikitakan, here we go. A little bit of a eco round out of the CT side. That wasn't easy.
It's looking in the hands of Mo. And let's see what he can find with the op. So far, yeah, this has been difficult. This has been a difficult run of form from Syman. They're yet to pick up a single round in the first half. And that's scary. Considering this is the first half, considering this is CT Inferno, Syman at least in a position to get 5.
They'll be aiming for. Oh, Dildo nailing. Beautiful. That's what they needed. Hot banana control has now been established. Syman will be forced on to that retreat. Again, Red Star being a little bit of a lurker play. There we go. Takes out the first. He is not aware of Kadeo, though. Position is perfect. Good little refrag there by Kadeo, ensuring the safety of the A side for now. Look at Tikitakan. They have gone for a little bit of a rotate here. Maybe expecting Syman to still be focused on that B bomb site. That is exactly the case here. Oh, still info gathered. Know now of both of the positions. Expecting maybe someone to attack from inside of that pit or graveyard angle, but no. Ivan just sits super defensively. Flashbang was good. Flames allowed to reposition, but do they expect Ivan to be sat so close? Well, the answer, not this time. 1v2 for Mo, but an 8th round most likely on the way for Tikitakan.
Oh, very well played here for Tikitakan. And the post plant goes their way, even though when Syman have the edge in the early round. As well, it's an early scenario where Syman managed to eliminate the 2 players here in Banana, and there we go. From there on out, 5 versus 3. They got what it takes to win a round. Then you have the player from Tikitakan moving into the bomb site. He also ends up dying, and yet at the very end, Ivan and Flames the duo that manages to win that round for Tikitakan puts them in a very winnable round. Amazing. They've already accomplished, I can't even say the bare minimum. Like, I'd say this is, and we're yet to see the opponents respond with a single one. And of course here, Mo back on the AWP will try to look for some of the early engagements here. And he gets the frag and Flames.
Great little entry. That's exactly what they were looking for there. Some perfect damage onto Red Star as well. Ooh, walking through the smoke. About to say not a good idea. He does get out alive, but a single point of health. Norbert able to return the kill back to a 4-on-3. Maybe it's going to take the mishaps of Tikitakan and a scrappy little 4th round by Syman to actually get them a victory. With the way that this one is going right now, there is a real chance that Syman might be able to get off the mark with a round like this, but I think one of the worst things about winning a Desert Eagle sort of half eco round like this, especially in like an 8-0, 7-0 sort of position, it shows nothing of your gun rounds, right? It shows nothing of the sort of setup of your comprehensive rifle rounds and Spinks. Again, keeping Tikitakan in the game. Back to a 2v2 as that bomb can at least be planted. The timing for Mo could not be worse. And Spinks, again, a 4K for him and another round for Tikitakan.
I mean, this is just unbelievable how well Tikitakan are playing right now. It is absurd, in fact. Even in that scenario, you're talking about how, yes, I mean, winning the pistol would be nice and all, but it doesn't show anything of the one way to get back into this one. You win a round on the back, in the middle, you name it, and then a chest with a gun round. Mo, however, so low on HP, but barely evades the Molotovs and the bullets. Is now the fight for banana control, and Chaos should begin to back away, but instead still holds the line behind sandbags.
Death on the side of Syman. Luckily, they do get away with a nice little safe round for now. Tikitakan, though, the scoreline that they've presented here is absolutely fantastic. Well, that is a very risky decision. The rest of Tikitakan, though, down to the B bomb site. They're going to go for a dry commitment here. This is risky for the CT player, and well, Spinks turning one. Making a trade out of it, though, for KOs. It's Ivan again that chimes in. Spinks able to get away with the frag, and it's down to a 2v2. They've got no offensive grenades either for the side of Syman. The timing there as well for Norbert. It could not be worse. They're down to a 2v2. And Kadeo, he walks into his death, unfortunately.
Oh no, Ivan right now. He might be quite low in HP, but Norbert could be dangerously close for this one. Oh, but this is even perfect. The good old wraparound. Spings gets the one, but Norbert, he's finally got a good chance in this one. He's sticking it, but he wins the round regardless. Norbert won 3 or 4. I thought even here, come on. Simon, it's a 4v2 we're talking about. This is the best chance you have at winning a round, and yet, as we witness here, came down to the wire. A clutch, in fact, from Norbert. Tikitakan will not get themselves the 10th that easily.
Finally. Tikitakan, if they go straight back onto a winning sort of run. So there is a scary prospect here. Tikitakan. 9-1 here is a very good scoreline. They extend it any further, Syman will be kicked out of the half very quickly. But Tikitakan themselves not as safe in terms of economy. A single round loss will result in an eco round, and
As their bodies lay to waste, Spinks remains in a 1 versus 4 to try and win this one, but it's just too difficult. 4 players to find, and all 4 of them, slowly but surely, getting close to the position of Spinks to eliminate him, and there we go. That will be a victory here for Syman, and this is also quite nice that on the back of said victory, they managed to recover even free AK-47s. That's pretty sick. But here as well, Tikitakan. I cannot believe it has happened. It has come to this point that even though they were leading this game 9-0, they have run out of money. I guess it comes down to some of the rounds being rather close, like some of the 2v2s they've won, the 2v3s. Because they haven't really built up much of a bank, okay, eco it is. And for Syman, a great opportunity to get themselves another round.
About to finally make some traction on the CT side. 6 rounds will be their target, especially against the Tikitakan squad, who we know can be a very powerful asset on a T side. Red Star spotted on his cross. Norbert able to find a very nice kill there. Already into what should be, again, a bit more of an easier scenario for Syman to handle. This time losing no health, no players, kills to their name, and KOs. Just doing exactly the right thing, baiting the information out of Tikitakan. They'll spot the push down the banana position, smoke to be dropped. A very manageable situation for Syman here. Seem to have finally just picked up that confidence a little bit. Tikitakan are a very deadly asset once they start to grab a lot of that momentum, and it is going to take a couple of the scenarios to get that back. Now, luckily, Nayland does get out of the line of fire. KO is perfectly backing him up, but a great refrag by Spinks. Oh, and I thought he was about to commit to the plant, but no. He's going to play a little bit of a bait and switch for the kills this time, but unfortunately, does get spotted out. No way that he can cross back to the site now, surely.
No, surely not, and 100% sure on that one. 9-3 it is. Syman Gaming, slowly but surely, trying to claw their way back into this first half. It was really devastating for them just a few rounds before they were down 9-0. But now, on the back of Norbert's clutch, on the back of another successful gun round, and now the eco here, maybe there is the potential to just minimize the scoreline difference, just free rounds. That will take them to win free themselves. The potential is still there. Early mods are being checked in, and if you want to see Mo go for some of the aggressive plays here with the off, but instead it's Nealon getting as close as possible to the smoke for the spray and eliminates flames, but Nealon does back away with his life intact. The nade will get the better of, and that's a good start for Syman. Chaos, though, very much aware of the incoming push and timing as well.
Syman really starting to pick up some pace now. This is what you want to see. Tikitakan just seeming to falter under a bit of the pressure on the situation right now. As Nayland getting away with the kill onto Ivan. A 1v5, a clean round so far by Syman. And it will remain exactly that. 9-4. Again, Tikitakan, round loss bonus is slowly generating, but not enough for a buy round. Will have to be a little bit of a pistol Kevlar purchase at the most. 4 rounds in a row for Syman, though, looking to make it a clean 6 to at least end the half. Not want to have Tikitakan going on to CT side Inferno with double digits already under their belt. So if they can prevent that, Syman are still in the mixer, but see how it goes. Some great early nade damage. Tikitakan looking for a faster commitment, see if they can get away with a quick round, a quick victory. Bit of a freebie, let's say, but Mo, beautiful first shot. Already coming through with an early entry kill. Kadeo and KOs lining up a double. And it'll be as easy as that. 9-5 going into the final round of the first half.
A Sphinx, though. That running Tech 9, that's something you don't get to see every day. Ever Sphinx. That weapon seems to suit him so well. Neelan, though. Oh, that's a bit of a problem right now. Sphinx up the AWP. He is still in a 1 versus 3, but he can very isolated player like Neelan in that position. If he eliminates him, that's suddenly a 1v2 we're talking about. But I like the positioning of Neelan, though. A bit of an off angle, a bit of a safe angle as well. Being that Sphinx, I mean, chances are he's just going to walk into the crosshairs of Neelan without really checking this angle. And that is 100% true as Neelan pops the head of Sphinx to put his team on 5. As Syman, there we go. 5 rounds now being picked up. We're still looking for the 6th one to be picked up here, I'd say, for Syman, because their momentum has been looking very strong recently. Getting those strings of rounds together definitely shows me a capability of Syman to show us a good game in the second half.
Yeah, just making sure right now that they are still at least surviving here in this map. Comes down to the decider of the series. Of course, we know it's going to be close. Loving this from Syman right now. The aggressive turn of pace. It is absolutely fantastic. Red Star, the only trade so far. Already a 4-on-2 to play. A nice little nade that finishes off Sphinx there. KOs gets the job done. And Syman, despite losing 9 rounds in a row, win 6 of their own to round out the half.
Oh, this is impressive. I mean, you're down 9-0. And chances are, yeah, winning the 6 rounds in a row is pretty difficult. Not to mention that, you know, even getting a few rounds on the board when your opponents have such an amazing lead is so difficult. But Syman, not only do they stop the advancement of rounds for Syman, they actually win 6 in a row. That's the impressive part that I'm really excited to see how Syman will play things out in the second half. It shows to me that they still have a resilience to fight for this one. Still try and win that 3rd map. But early on, aggression. That's the name of the game here for Tikitakan. And Jure will go out here in the banana area with Sphinx, but you also have the players pushing in from banana itself, and Neelan being the only player who has saw the massacre will be a little bit confused, undazed of what just occurred.
Luckily, they do have the bomb in hand, so it's not completely an abandoned round yet, but this is an excellent setup by Tikitakan. Taking a leaf out of the page of Syman here in this sort of pistol round to begin some great aggression, chiming in for the ultimate finish of the round. 10-6, Tikitakan coming through with a very nice pistol victory. Now Syman, no bomb plant, no money gained, which should mean an eco round for the T side, expecting a 18th round investment. Now, I kind of prefer this, you know, for the fact that we aren't going to see any sort of scrappy force buy rounds. If Syman won it and Tikitakan would force, we've seen how that went on overpass. It's not a situation that neither team wants to be in. So I'm glad that Syman have taken an eco. They'll get a rifle round into the next. Maybe they can even get away with some nice kills here, some damage at least. But either way, it flatlines the economy. It ensures at least that Syman can compete with rifles rather than scrappy Tech 9s and Deagle.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, here in a round like this, why not? You still have some rounds to potentially to work with. Go for the eco here. Get in that real investment moving forward. Even so, the Deagles, we have seen how dangerous they can be. Ivan is getting incredibly close towards them. The MP9 is a prime weapon to deal with these players, but Norbert replies with a quick headshot on Ivan. Holds the line to get the frag on Kadeo. Red Star holds his as well. This is turning out to be quite the solid round, but Norbert does find himself a second one. Bomb plant as well. This is turning out to be a great eco round. Unless Norbert actually still go for more frags. Spots out the players, but like I said, just with the deagle, it's going to be rather difficult. But Norbert, headshot is his. Now he's looking for Spinks 1v1. And Norbert actually wins it.
What are we witnessing right now? Simon, what a round. Norbert, 10 health, no Kevlar. Not a single bullet from Flames or Spinks connects. And well, Simon, what a position to put themselves in now. 10-7, forced by a round out of Tikitakan. Inferno, it's about to get a whole lot closer here if Simon win this one. They're on their way to 10-9 if they do. Oh dear. Not again. Surely not. Oh no. Oh, okay. Still up for grabs though. Mo low. First player dead. Simon needs to be careful. And like right now.
Oh, this is the failure situation we're in.
Oh. Away with one Spinks on that Desert Eagle. Just have to be careful. Molotov down. Flames forced out of position. Nailing with the double. That should be enough now. Tikitakan. Looking like 10-8 will be on the way. They've come out of Red Star and Jaw. They'll carry a couple of pistols and Kevlar over. Simon. A rough round.
User in your channel timed out.
Tikitakan. They'll be on their way up to, again, a bit of a full eco round. They'll need to make themselves rifle buy into the next. At least they'll have some sort of build-up of economy, a couple of saved weapons as well. Simon should be about to fast-track themselves into round number 9. Saved pistols and Kevlar, but nothing crazy. This should be Simon at least making Inferno down to just a 1-round difference now here. There is a 10-9 possibility. A great chance that Inferno, like on August 1st for Tikitakan, might just be on its way to the distance. And well, Simon. And the 9 is the operative scoreline before the rebuy of Tikitakan. Good top mid control beyond the smoke. Joe gonna go for the peak, but Norbert this time a step ahead of the game already. The rest of the side onto the B bomb site seems to be their main objective. Little bit of a triple stack, but nailing. Beautiful shot. Red Star trades, but nailing the spray transfer is absolutely perfect. 10-9, and Tikitakan, they will be going sure into their first rifle round, but the pressure is now on their shoulders. They've got to try and turn this round into their own, or else Simon won't just tie the scoreline, but might even take the lead as well here.
Oh, that's a scenario that is up for grabs. I mean, considering as well that Tikitakan, remember, leading this game 9-0 at one point. The fact that we're in a position where it is the potential for a 10-10 scoreline seems to be unfathomable, but it is what it is. The investment here from Tikitakan, it's not the greatest. They have rifles, but there's a significant lack of utility, no diffuse kits, and not all players have head armor. Make them very susceptible to the 47s, as well as the back 10 of Kadeo Red Star, losing a big chunk of his health here early on, but brackets and crawl being acquired here by Syman.
Oh, Ivan though. Time's in for a frag. He's getting away with early kill of the round here. Tikitakan making their way to an A bomb site stack, but looking at where Syman wants to direct this round, we see T spawn they go. It's going to be more of a B-sided hit. KOs will leave them pincered into the bomb site. There is a great chance that a round like this does pay off right now, just for the fact that Syman can brute force the bomb site, providing that KOs does his job and at least sells either information or just keeps them trapped in. They can do exactly this right now, and KOs, well, there's the first kill, but Ivan with a quick return. The advantage is still with Tikitakan for now, and well, there's the lineup. Flames gets away with 2. The round going in the favor of Tikitakan, and back to winning ways they go.
11 it is here for Tikitakan. They finally break the streak here of Syman, and so that was also, I gotta admit though, a nice setup coming in there from the side of Syman. I thought even in a situation like that, that should go their way, but you can see the awareness coming in from the side of Tikitakan. They were aware that, wait, no one's really keeping a close eye on Arch, meaning there's the potential for someone to push through CT spawn and attempt the wraparound. And so, players on the B-bomb side have done a tremendous job stopping that push. Flames and Spinks, I mean, coming from the same country does make communication, I'd say, a little bit easier here for the two boys here on the B-bomb site. I'm going to wait and see how effective they can be moving forward. Now Syman, they're back on the purchase. Mo's with AWP, but we're yet to hear him find any sort of success for that matter. But out of control is in the hands of Tikitakan.
Definitely a chance. Syman, look at this. Oh, they do read it though. Spinks. I like the idea. This time, not pay off though, and surely, with the way that that round has started, Syman might think the B side is clear, and well, that would not be the case as Flames does lose his life though. Now the B bomb site's clear. Fast play to come in from Syman, looking to take that B side control, but Ivan, I like the idea as he gets away with a double. Not enough to keep the round in their favor though, as KO's doing exactly what he is supposed to on that A-bomb site. Red Star, nice return, but Mo gets the job finished. 11-10. Tikitakan on the precipice of being broken here on Inferno again.
Making their part. They're really struggling in terms of money, so they need to save up as much as they can moving forward. But here, it's a great opportunity to make an equal score as your Syman Flames, though. Doesn't connect a single bullet, and so far, so good. But out of control goes the way of the T's.
Good start here by Syman, especially in an eco around the lack of casualties. Perfect for Syman at the moment. So with a 5-on-4 B-bomb site execution seeming to be set up by the T side here, and they will be walking into a bit of a CT-sided stack, but against these pistols, oof, I was going to say they might not care, but Ivan is definitely... Oh, and Spinks, okay. Tikitakan wouldn't write them out just yet. Jaw on the flower pot boost. There we go. Pistols. They're always a thorn in your side. And Syman, it might have just fallen into a rose bush of thorns here, because right now this is painful to watch.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, Ure though walks out with his knife, not expecting the players to be. Does go down eventually, but Red Star responds. 10 seconds remain, Chaos. He needs to get the frag here ASAP or get that bomb plant. Meanwhile, as he punches in the digits, Red Star can just tap away at the plant. However, with just USP, that was just a mere eco from Tikitakan. They definitely make it close. It almost looked likely that there's the potential for them to win that round as well. But Syman, thanks to the clutch of Chaos, make it 11-11.
All team has gone to a third map as well. Aves versus Izako on the second map. Luckily, not the case for the boys of Jay and Weg. No overtimes. Action to be close right off the gate. Syman, there is a real chance to break Tikitakan here in terms of the economy. Money is so low. You can see the utility. It's very limited. There's a chance to start well. Nailing, great entry. Flames will get an instant response, but it's Syman that are ready to commit to this, and Kadeo being a nuisance inside a CT spawn, isolating Flames on the back of the bomb site, somehow still alive, is able to get away with even a frag at this point. Finally shut down by Norbert, but a 3-on-2 and a great read inside of middle.
oh, Red Star. He's still trying to go for this one, but oh boy, is not aware of Mo. And 12 it is. Successful B bomb site commitment here from Syman. I mean, they get them, and what feels like for the first time ever, they actually have to 11. Unbelievably so, but Syman are in fact in the lead. They can even extend said lead if they also win this round as well, but you can see a worrying sight here from Syman, a trend if you will. When it comes down to these eco rounds, they seem to struggle to pick it up, which was quite the different case in the first half of Overpass, because I touted them saying, oh, Syman, they're doing a tremendous job at actually picking up these rounds, these eco rounds, where the opponent should have no chance of winning it. And yet, when it comes down to of their own T-side, Syman seem to allow these rounds to slip away, and that is something they should not allow to happen. How has Flames picked up those 2 frags?
That's insane. Pistols out. Right now, Syman's still in a very precarious position. Look at the bomb. It's even back of T-spawn here. Has to be collected by the squad, but it seems like Tikitakan might have just gotten themselves a glimmer of success. 55 seconds on the clock. Right now, this is definitely an open-ended buck here. 3 players on the A side. They have left Jaw isolated. Definitely have to be careful here, but a 4-on-3. But still, with 30 seconds left, here come the rotates. This time, no. Finally, some kills out of Syman. Advantage restored, but the health is still a bit of an issue.
I definitely agree. That is not a lot of HP, but it could be just enough to win this round. Norbert, Chaos, the 2 players that remain, they don't really have a lot of HP, so Ivan CZ could be proficient enough to get a kill on one of these players, or I'm loving what he's doing right now. Oh, he actually goes in for the push. I actually thought he's going to play a little bit far back and wait for the bomb to explode, and then, because, I mean, players, they don't want to explode to the bomb, they can have to retreat, so a great opportunity for a player with CZ75 to deal some damage. But either way, round goes the way of Syman. It's 13-11, getting incredibly close to securing victory on the very 3rd map. But Tikitakan, they're not out of this one just yet. They've gone in for the investment. It's the M4s, it's the AWP in the hands of Ivan. As we can see, but out of control seems to be the name of the game here for Syman. Not so much for Tikitakan. They only have a lonesome Sphinx to try and hold down any sort of advancement.
Such a tough round for Tikitakan to be in here. Oh, beautiful. Sphinx absolutely clattered down to 5 points of health. So much damage inflicted, and Syman, they're not even going to push off of the back of it. They'll sit back, they'll wait, they'll play the patience game here, because that is what they're all about. The one thing that we know that Tikitakan, number one, can't really orchestrate themselves, and number two, can't really hold on to, is a very patient, very methodical CT side. Tikitakan, we know, are very kill, very aim-based individuals. On the CT side, we know they can falter to these slower setups right here, and well, 45 seconds on the clock, a bit of an A-sided fake out of Syman. Down to the B side, they're looking to attack. The bomb is ready to commit as well. 35 to go. This is where Syman should now start the execution, but still, back toward the A side they go. They are still undecided of where they want this round to be taken here.
Oh, even though that is a very important frag to uncover, but Chaos, I wonder how much success can he find in this position. He's making a lot of noise, though. Oh, and a well spotted Red Star, and even get the frag. There's no time remaining. And Syman ended up losing the round, playing a bit too slow, but the idea is nice. I mean, B splits are always a good idea to come up with, especially if you're trying to go for some brackets control, and then we're going to try to aggress a little bit more on the A bomb side, but not too much, just enough so that the players begin to play a bit further back on the bomb side itself, in the pit, for example, in the library. Then you check in the smoke for the library position, and suddenly you've got an avenue for the B split. But yes, investment coming in from both sides, and a bit of a change-up. Double off indeed from Tikitakan. One on the B side, one in the A side.
When you know Tikitakan are starting to really get a little bit, not desperate, but get a little bit more, let's say, exhausted. Double AWP out this late in the game just shows signs of maybe they just want to be very stationary, be very calm in terms of not wanting to overextend and Sphinx. There we go, perfect. Able to close out the early frag of the round. Some great damage done to Kadeo as well. You're just sat. Oh, wait, did he? Oh, he didn't. Okay, I was gonna say, don't think he spotted Norbert there. Damage connecting onto Red Star, but Syman, toward the B site they will go.
Does look rather likely in this situation. I mean, the players here, Syman, 4 players in Banana. What else can they do? They also have just enough utility to try and throw down the most important choke points, and as they begin to move in, there's 2 players they're gonna have to clear out, but nice Molotov being deployed here from the side of Tikitakan. That's going to force the players to play it a bit more slow, and even better, a smoke rains in as well. There's the flashbangs coming in. Sphinx still gets the first. A few more players entering the site. Flames needs to hold his ground, and even better, he gets a frag and Chaos. Looks for more, does go down, but a bomb plant for Syman.
Now as that bomb is down, look at the lack of utility here on the CT side. It's going to be a very difficult retake, especially with Norbert posted on an AWP. Can sit back, wait for the pushes. That smoke dissipates. Great frag by Norbert. Oh, and Mo closing out one. It's a very beautiful retake attempt, but not this time. 14 to 12. Tikitakan. That is not how they wanted that to go. Again, it's that lack of utility. No smokes, no mollies to force out those back angles. It works out perfectly for Syman. 14 to 12, and a very scrappy buy round from Tikitakan. I can see Syman's names in lights very soon if Tikitakan do not step up their game here.
Yeah, that is true. If Tikitakan did not secure this round win, I mean, it's basically over here. Gonna have to do something a bit more audacious, I'd say. Fun. There could be a potential push from the apartments, but nothing of the sort. Going back to their standard setup, 3 players on the A bombs and 2 players on B are playing a bit more aggressive here, fighting for the map presence, but even though they get control, it doesn't look like they want to hold it. They will consider the back away and play this one safe. Norbert here in middle. Now they're seeing the last bits and pieces of utility deployed here from Tikitakan, so this will be the most optimal time for them to go in for some brackets control.
Like Syman are readily prepared. Tikitakan. Now with the way that this one is going, A-sided stack, a very big stack actually. 4 players ready for the attack. This time, bit of a B-sided rotate Syman. They are picking up the pace. Smokes, mollies, flashes over the top. They are ready. A very quick attack right now, but something that Tikitakan will not anticipate is how quickly they're putting it into motion. Ivan, good refrag, but it's a 4-on-3 already. So much damage inflicted. Oh, great return, actually. The flank dealt with and still going to be a hard retake, but definitely more doable than the previous 3-on-2.
The big problem, though, remains a lack of kits. No diffuse kits, they're gonna have to be very swift about this one, but the positioning is just so good from Syman. Norbert, prime angle for the 1, looking for more. There's a low HP Ivan to face, Endure, even though he's coming into position, he's gonna be a little bit too late because his buddy is dead, and he will join him as it is 15 for Syman. And Tikitakan was a very important round. With that loss, of course, there will have to be reinvestment, but it's again gonna be lackluster.
Map, series, points, and yeah, just look at it. Bamasses, 3 of them plaguing their side. A single M4 is all they've got to play with. There's an Eagle on Red Star. Oh, it is looking dire. Like I said, the one thing that Tikitakan can't really face is these slower, methodical sides, and teams that are ready to put full energy in through every single map. We've seen double digits on every map of the series here, and you can tell Syman, they're just getting stronger with energy scarily. They just seem to be getting better here, and well, a 4-on-3 already. They take out the majority of the rifles, the utility is gone, and Syman, all they've got to do, kill off Red Star, the series is theirs.
Basically, yeah. There's only 1 player remaining on the bomb site to try and stop him, and he's not posed with a rifle, or even an SMG for that matter, just the deagle. They'd have to pull off something miraculous to try to win around like this, and around the corner there's going to be, yep, chaos, and he finds the frag of Red Star. Nice return from Ivan, though. But now, Syman, they have full control over the bomb site, the bomb plant will commence, and with Mo securing the frag of Jure, this does not seem to be going the way of Tikitakan whatsoever. As now Syman Gaming, just a few more HP away from securing victory here on Inferno, and that's going to be their first round to take as Ivan hits the deck. It will be 16-12 in favor of Syman.
There we go. Nice and simple there by Syman, of course, making sure that they get the series